Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show on the channel, and it's open for anybody to call in. So it doesn't matter what football team you support, doesn't matter where you're calling in from, doesn't matter if you're a regular watcher of the channel, doesn't matter if this is the first time you've been on the channel and been in the comment section. Feel free to call in, because that's what Talk Your Ish is all about, people. It's about hearing from the people. They don't want to hear from me. They don't want to hear from the regular hosts. I want to hear from, from the watchers, the supporters of the channel, the people who keep the city running. Because as much as I keep the city running, and as much as my co-hosts keep the city running, and all the contributors to the channel, the supporters, the people in the chat, you lot are equally as important as I am, and my co-host as well. But before we get into all of that, make sure you run up the likes on the video, hit the like button on the video. Please make sure you share this across all of the socials as well. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. And I will continuously drop the link in the chat, people, during the show. There's only two rules when it comes to the fan calling show, people. There's only two rules. One, camera must be on, face facing forward. Camera on, face facing forward. And that's not because we care what you look like. We really don't. I can't stress this enough. Male or female, don't care what you look like. It's safety protocols. Like, we let Ryan's stupid face on here with his stupid opinions and his stupid mustache and his stupid clothing and just the stupid essence in general. So that's why, let me clarify that. Secondly, when you call in, make sure you know what you want to talk about. You'll get 5 to 10 minutes, people, to get whatever off your chest. Obviously, I've mentioned here Manchester City 4-peating. Can they be stopped? That is the question I will be asking. But you may want to talk about something else, and that is absolutely fine, people. And maybe your team lost out on the Premier League title by 2 points. Maybe your team went out in Europe in embarrassing fashion to Olympiacos. Maybe your team finished 8th. Maybe your team got relegated. Maybe your team underachieved and you're feeling down about it. But hey, at least you didn't say this shit. That's
By the
story,
way,
but
can
here
I
we
just
are.
say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
I big up the panel. So yeah, people, like I said, as bad as it could be, at least you didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? As bad as your season is, yeah. You could have your team could have conceded 106 goals. However, at least you didn't say that shit. That's all I'm gonna say, people. As bad as it is being a United fan, we finished 8th. Hey, run me finishing 8th for the next 8 years rather than saying that. That's what I'll say about that. And I forgot even what I was gonna say as well. I had something else to add. Oh yeah, that was it. If you're a member of the channel, you will queue jump and go to the front of the queue, people. So it is first come, first serve. Don't worry, I'm gonna get everyone on though. I'm gonna get all of the callers on. I will get to each and every caller. But if you're a member of the channel, you will queue jump, people, as it is. So it's only right to start off the show, you know what I'm saying, in the correct fashion with one of my dons. I see him out here at Sheet TV. I looked on the screen, I see it, I was like, oh yeah, Lee Gunner TV. I was like, my don, you know what I'm saying, all the way over in Texas. My like Eli is in the cut. Yes, Eli, what are you telling me, fam?
Hey, first of all, I need y'all to go and get this.
Oh yeah. Let me full screen that. I'll full screen that.
Get that. Like, if y'all didn't get this, y'all missing out. This is a great fit, great comfort. You know what I'm saying? Matches great with the fit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you had to represent. But outside of football, I'm good, bro. You know, my team, this team right here is actually doing something this year. You know what I'm saying? Unlike my football club, but that's neither here nor there. I knew we weren't doing nothing. So yesterday didn't surprise me. Didn't surprise me in the slightest. I was more, dejected after that Aston Villa loss. I'll be real. Like that's when I knew for certain that it was done. But yesterday didn't bother me too much because I already knew what it was, But other than that, I'm good, bro. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. I'm just happy the season's over. Like, I wasn't in your situation where it was like, at least you was like, your team was playing well and winning games. I'm just glad the season's done. That's where I've been at. And I've been there probably since November. I've just been like, all right, let's just end the season. And the season dragged because I've just not enjoyed it at all. So get to the FA Cup final. Hopefully we can do something, and then Ten Hag needs to be gone by the Monday. I'm saying I'll give them Sunday and I'll give them Monday, and he needs to be gone without doubt. Like get him gone. But obviously, I know you mentioned it there. You've been super critical of Arsenal and Arteta, and rightfully so. And rightfully so, because they've fallen short. And you mentioned the Aston Villa game, but next season, the summer, obviously they're not going to sack Arteta. What are you looking for from Arsenal?
I need to see some intent, bro. I need to see big signings, not just one marquee signing that's gonna scream, oh, we're just gonna do just enough to placate the fan base to not riot and try to throw us out the club. We're gonna do just enough, just buy £100 million player and then just get a stopgap player here and there and call it a day. No. I need at least 2 or 3 marquee signings. 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? A striker, a right winger, a center mid, and probably another backup center mid. You know what I'm saying? But I need 3 of those. I need high value players. You know what I'm saying? Go get me a Tony or Isak or somebody that's gonna actually do a job up front. And I'm gonna say this right now: underrated pick, Dopic from Girona. You know what I'm saying? Go give me one of those. Go give me a Neto, a Lise. Go snatch Kudus from West Ham.
Or go, like a Vert or someone. You're looking for. You said it there. Marquee signings. You're looking for players you look at and go, he's quality. He improves us. That type.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to go around this block. Oh, but if we get this player, they're gonna stunt such and such growth. What? Since when is this a thing? You want this. You want that competition because that's gonna spur your player that's gonna get stunted growth. That's gonna possibly push him into higher heights. I mean, look at Man City. Look at all these players that have to ride bench. You know what I'm saying? And when they come on, they do a Mazza. Because they're like, oh man, I don't want to get benched again. When am I gonna get benched? It's always gonna be in the back of their mind. So they always gonna, play at the top, because they don't want to get benched. So why not, go in there with the same mentality, try to go and get somebody that's gonna actually challenge and compete, so that way we can push themselves to be the best that they can be. I mean, look at we can say this even in terms of managerial contesting. Look at Klopp and Pep. Look at that rivalry. They pushed themselves to, Klopp pushed Pep to do the Centurion season. You know what I'm saying? Without
88 points, 99 points. It was
I don't think that happens. You know what I'm saying? Because Pep will just go through the motions. He'll just this is just easy. This is easy. We don't really have to play against this team. We don't have to play against this team. No, because you got Liverpool on your butt. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. It spurs you to, do the business. And that's what Arsenal have been the last couple of years. You got your little fire up under their butt, and they've just gone unbeaten for the rest of the season at a certain point. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I just need to see them doing something this summer because I already know they're not going to get rid of Arteta. I already know this. I've resigned.
Yeah, they ain't getting rid of Arteta. No, they're not getting rid of
I've already resigned. I've resigned myself to this fact. And my thing is, I don't think he's a terrible manager. He just makes stupid boneheaded decisions. And I told you, Flawless. I told you when I first hopped onto this call-in show, like what is it, almost 4 months ago, that this Havertz signing was going to be the make it or break it for Arteta. I told you this, and that's exactly what happened because him shoehorning Kai Havertz caused us to drop points. Important points. You know what I'm saying? And if we turn any one of those draws into wins or losses into wins or losses into draws, then we win the league. We dog walk this league because Man City was getting nowhere near us because we did the job against the traditional big six. We did the job against them. We just lost against the minnows. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of the experimentation from Arteta. The arrogance, his arrogance. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous, man. So I'm just looking to, just go get me some players. Hopefully, we can do the job. I'm not really expecting anything out of this. If anything, if we can't get Arteta out, at least get Edu out. At least get Edu out. Edu Gaspar, that fraud, that brown envelopes merchant, bro. I need him gone. I don't know what he does. I think he just sits on his butt and does nothing. You know, he's not respected anywhere in world football, and I don't understand why we persist with this guy, because he doesn't really know how to get these deals done. We can't sell players, and the players that we do get, we overpay for them. So it's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Come on now. We're supposed to be the third biggest club in England, but we're not moving like it. We're moving like, you know, a club that just, you know, came up from the championship. You know what I'm saying? It's not, this is not what we're supposed to be doing. I don't get it. I will never understand why you're okay with being second, why you're okay with not winning trophies, why you're not trying to improve upon, you know, a position of power. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to do that is, if you already in a winning position, why not strengthen from that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Top of the league last year, top of the league for 93%. And in January, you knew you had issues. Why not go get Caicedo? Why not go get Caicedo? You get Caicedo, you probably win the league. You know what I'm saying? You get Caicedo, you get another striker, you get defensive cover, boom, job done. That's League One. And then we come into the second season, you add a Rice to that.
Quality. Yeah, you need to go and get more.
Add a Rice to that.
I hear you.
Just think, Rice and Caicedo in that midfield, Partey on the bench, like he's injured this year. You know what I'm saying? And then we have that striker that we got last year. You know, add strength from a position of strength. You know what I'm saying? It's basic, it's common sense, but it just seems like if it makes sense, they're gonna go and do the opposite. You know, I don't know, man. I just don't get it.
You'll see. You want to be proven wrong from an Arsenal perspective in the summer. Well, you'll see. It's going to be an interesting summer for Arsenal and everybody, actually, including Manchester City, including them, because their window, even though they've won the league, their window wasn't great. Like the last one just gone, the last summer window. But do you think they can be stopped? No, they fight.
Honestly, I can't say. I can't say, because none of these teams are moving serious. You know, the only ones that I can see that are moving somewhat serious are the ones that have, you know, Saudi or, you know, Middle Eastern type of ownership. You know, the cities. I think Newcastle are starting to move a little crazy. I think Aston Villa, they're starting to move a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are starting to move a little crazy, which is crazy. Like, you know, even though, you know, it seems like y'all are starting to move crazy. I mean, I can't really say too much because I haven't seen too much.
I've seen the Bruno Ineos reports, but I don't know how true they are in regards to, we want to offer him a new deal, but we want to basically we're saying we want to slash his wages, which is very similar to why people said Varane has left and Casemiro will likely leave as well, which I'm all for if that is the case. Again, don't know how true it was, because the source, I can't say it was reliable. I've seen it before, but I don't know about the reliability of said source. But I like the news regardless. I like that as a rumor. I do like that. But we'll see.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you got y'all moving crazy, you know, actually trying to possibly do something, but yet my club is just happy with being second, happy with not even reaching, you know, finals. You know what I'm saying? We keep getting knocked out of every competition, you know, first, second, third round. You know, and it's jarring, bro. I don't understand. I will never accept failure. You know, as a man, I will never accept failure, and it just seems like they're okay with this. You know, oh, we'll go again next year. Oh, we'll compete again next year. We'll get it next year, lads. Are you sure? Because City's gonna strengthen. Chelsea's gonna strengthen.
City will strengthen.
Man United look like they're about to strengthen. Aston Villa look like they're about to strengthen. Newcastle, you know, and you got all these other clubs that are possibly gonna, you know, start competing again as well. You know, Wolves aren't gonna go away. I think even though De Zerbi left, Brighton might still be around. They're thereabouts. You know what I'm saying? So you got clubs to look out for. So I don't understand why, you know. It just depends on how these clubs move in the summer. Like, what we see in the summer will dictate how this season's gonna go. Like, you heard it here first. What we see this summer is gonna dictate how this season's gonna go. If our teams don't move mad, because we already know Man City's gonna go crazy in the summer. They got Yan Couto coming back from Girona. They signed Savio. They just got this.
I didn't know they made moves already. Really?
Yeah. They pre-signed Savio from Girona. What's that? Claudio Echevarri. I forget his last name. The Argentinian prodigy. They got him. They got him coming. Yeah, they've already started. So it's like, what are we gonna do to stop them? It's crazy. I just don't trust any of these teams. I don't trust them. I don't trust them to do what's required to beat City, because City's the only one that is serious about winning this league every year, every single time. So we'll see, man. We'll see. What we see in the summer will dictate this year, this coming up season.
It's gonna be interesting. But hey, Eli, big up here. I'm gonna get through the rest of these callers, but love every time, my brother, man.
You already know, broski.
Big up for supporting the merch as well. I appreciate it. You always supporting anyway, but I appreciate that
every single time, bro. Every single time. I can't wait for the hoodies. I can't wait for the buckets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. People, to clarify, the shop is closed. Apart from, obviously, if you're a member of the channel, the shop is open. So just message me and I'll send you the code to get into the shop. But yes, there will be 16 out of 10 hoodies, beanies, snapbacks, bucket hats. Also going to introduce Sarcasm City merch as well. So like with the new logo, the old logo, same t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, snapbacks, etc., etc. Maybe even backpacks, maybe socks, people. The whole nine. You already know. You already know, people. Hey, love every time, Eli. Yeah,
hey, you already know, bro.
Every time. Bless up, love. Shout out to my guy Eli, man. That's my guy right there. We're gonna get to the next caller, another regular caller. My like gaming is in the building. London,
Big
Chelsea,
up.
right? You're from London and Chelsea, right? Yeah. I was just clarifying.
Come on, Flawless. You should know this.
Yeah, I was just double checking, man. I was just double checking. I didn't want to get it wrong. The place you was from or the football team.
Thank God this season's over.
Talk about it.
Because we've been in pain, both of us.
Facts.
Of our managers and of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first, we won 5 games, but I'm still not going to give credit to Poch.
Because we should have... Still not Poching?
Huh?
Still not Poching?
No.
Okay. Talk about it.
Because he could have had a better game management. We could have beaten Sheffield and Burnley, but we dropped 4 points to them. True. And the Carabao Cup. Embarrassing. I don't know. But yeah, the game was alright. Caicedo, oh my God, what a goal. What a finish. Through halfway line, that was a finish.
Caicedo, yeah, quality player. So it's no
and people
surprise.
say, but is the 150 million, bro? People have to prove that price tag. It doesn't matter about the price tag.
Agree with that. They do have to prove that price. They do have to prove that.
But yeah, since we took Caicedo off, we looked sloppy. We didn't, bro. We could have easily drawn that game yesterday.
Yeah,
but hey,
exactly what you're saying.
I'm glad the season's over. Obviously, Thiago Silva leaving is going to be a massive miss for us. He did a speech, bro. I feel like the guy's broke, like in terms of him leaving. But yeah, listen, I think he's a Chelsea legend in my opinion.
Jeez, big words.
I would put very kind John Terry in that because, bro, like the guy's just amazing. Doing it at his age, bro. I didn't expect him to do what he does. But yeah, I think he could come back to Chelsea and be a coach because I saw on Instagram where he was like setting up his board and he was like learning how to be a coach. So yeah, he also said he wants his kids to come play. But hey, I don't have a problem. Why not?
No, that's fair. No, that's thoroughly fair. So, what are you looking for from Chelsea in the summer? I know you're Poch out. So, are you looking for the board to still sack him? Where do you stand with that?
I mean, I want him. Regardless, I want him gone. But if he stays, if he cooks, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll just let you do your thing. But if you don't, I need to get rid of him. Like De Zerbi's literally just left Brighton. But
so what are you looking for? You keep him. So what are you looking for from in the window then? Let's say you keep him. Let's say you keep Poch hypothetically because it's looking like that's going to be the case. What are you looking for Chelsea to do?
So we're going to need a striker. We're going to need a left back. We're going to need a new goalkeeper they've been on about and a new left wing.
Okay. So goalkeeper, you said goalkeeper, left back, left winger, striker. So four
Yeah,
first
we've been
teamers.
yeah. So we've been linked to Martinez from Aston Villa.
Be a good signing.
Yeah. Who else? The left wing. I'm not too sure really. We need like an experience, and they're not going to loan Mudryk or sell him.
Okay.
Sterling. I don't know what to do with him because he ain't going to go to Saudi. He said he's happy in London, so it would be like
you're on a big contract. You're on a big contract. Yeah, you're on a nice contract there at Chelsea. So it would take a big move for him to be like, all right, I'm going to move. But let me ask you, do you think City can be stopped? Obviously, they 4-peated. Do you see them doing a 5-peat? Do you see Arsenal being there? Obviously, this is current, so we can only go off now. Do you see Arsenal being their closest challengers again, or do you see someone else stepping up? Maybe Liverpool, maybe Chelsea, maybe another team.
I could see Arsenal doing it again. I could see Liverpool, but realistically, I think Arteta doesn't deserve another season because, bro, the guy's been there for 4 years and he's only won an FA Cup. That's not even an achievement for a manager. That's just say if Ten Hag was there for 4 years, you'd be complaining if he wasn't in a title race and bottling it twice for a year. It's not good enough from a manager, and he's not experienced.
Mm-hmm. Are you right? 100%. I can't even
next season, I just want us to cook because we have decent players. In Kunku, if he stays fit, I guarantee he will. But I would more want to see him on the left than in the middle because he was cooking on the left.
So in Kunku one side, Palmer in the 10 and then someone else from the right?
Yeah, unless if Madueke gets sold.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Probably on loan.
Yeah.
And also, congratulations to Alexander Usyk for the win. Also,
yeah.
Unlucky to Fury. If I was Fury, I'd retire.
Really? You wouldn't do the rematch?
No. He would lose. I've already said this. No one's beating Usyk. The guy, bro, Fury couldn't handle his pressure. The guy is just unstoppable. If Joshua couldn't do it twice, what's gonna make me think Fury's gonna do it?
All right, let me ask you then. You don't want to see Joshua Fury?
Yeah, I'd see that. But yeah. But my prediction would be that I feel like Joshua could knock Fury out because of Joshua's power. Because Fury said, the only way to beat Tyson is to knock him out.
Yeah, I think you have to, because he's that good of a boxer. I think you don't necessarily have to knock him out, but you have to do what Usyk did and score a knockdown at least. Well, Usyk a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But one of the best.
How are you feeling, Flawless, about the season? Are you happy?
I'm just happy it's over. That's where I'm at with the season.
If Ten Hag loses the FA Cup, he has to be gone regardless.
Even if he wins it, he should be gone. That decision should have been made.
Would you
he
take
shouldn't be
Deserby?
hinging on it is. No, he's not one of my first choices. No, he's too many but he's too many. What's the word I'm looking at? Too many cons with Deserby. However, if they go for it, I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. I'm okay. You lot are on the clock with this one. I see it because he plays good football and he'll implement his system. But to me, the bar should be higher to manage Manchester United.
So you're looking like a more of an experienced manager who's got
I said
from any league.
Flick. That's who you should go get. Flick. Amarim's still available. You go
get Amarim's available.
You go get a Flick to me. You need to do more to be managing Manchester United, in my opinion, than done well at Brighton.
But you definitely wouldn't take Mourinho back.
No, Mourinho's done. Don't want to see Mourinho back. And
he could go Saudi. I could see him in Saudi.
Mourinho can still manage it. Mourinho can still manage in Europe, as we've seen. I just don't think he can manage at the top level. But he can still manage, 100%. Yeah, I think he can still manage.
Do you think you lot need to make some signings for this summer so you can improve your squad?
Yeah, our squad's shocking. First team and squad-wise is shocking.
Who would you want gone out of your squad? Like, say, name 5 players you want.
How long have you got? The only players I'm actively fighting to keep are Diallo and Meno. Everyone else can step.
Are you upset about Bruno leaving or not?
No, not in the slightest.
But Varane, you are upset about.
Varane was the one that I was like, we should have kept. Yes, because he has actually performed well. He played well this season. Casemiro can step. If he leaves, I'm not. It's sad, but the performances this season.
So it's just Varane that's like lead your
Varane's
team.
The only one that I'm like, we should have kept him because he could have been utilized for the next manager.
Would you take another goalkeeper as a second choice if Onana gets injured?
I want first choice goalkeeper. I don't want Onana here. I want first choice.
First, because I could see why made too many mistakes with him.
Yeah, made too many mistakes, and it's not even a distribution thing with Onana. If it was a distribution thing, I'd allow that because the players in front of him aren't the best at showing for the ball. So I hear that. My problem with him is goalkeeping.
Yeah.
Basic goalkeeping. Basic goalkeeping. What's the word I'm looking for? Duties. That's the word I'm looking for. Made too many mistakes. Like when we played you lot, people don't talk about it. For the Gallagher goal, he should save that.
That should have been a save.
But because you lot scored 2 late goals and one, everybody forgets that. When we got battered by Palace, because we got battered in the performance, everyone forgets he should have done better for the Elise.
That was horrible.
Yeah, like I'm just using that as an example. And Kenny Fan TV says Varane is too injury prone. Varane plays enough for me. We can utilize him the same way Manchester City utilize Stones. If you're available 25, 30 games a season, that's enough.
It's the same with Wesley Fofana. We ain't seen that guy for 2 seasons, and he's been out for 2 seasons.
It's a myth. Yeah, like Matthew said, it's a myth, the Varane injury thing.
Yeah.
He's available enough.
And
Nobody don't say that. Nobody, before you carry on, no one don't say that about John Stones at Manchester City. Just to clarify.
True. That's
because you know what he also have is a squad and other players around. He's available enough. He would have played 30 plus games, but Ten Hag dropped him. But go on, carry on, gaming.
Yeah, as I got to say about Wesley, like people saying, "Oh, what will Wesley do?" I said if Wesley gets injured another season, like next season, if he's out fully, I just want him gone because I don't see him starting.
Okay,
but if they sell Chalobah, no, I'll be so annoyed because Chalobah's the only one that's good. We've seen him under Tuchel. He was amazing.
I like Chalobah. I think Chalobah's a good player. I don't think he's great, but I think he's good when I've watched him. Chalobah.
The Gallagher, bro, you can just go to Tottenham. That doesn't bother me. Bro, that Gallagher doesn't bother me. As long as I have Lavia, Enzo, Caicedo, that Gallagher doesn't bother me.
First. But gaming, gonna have to let you go. Great call as always, though, my guy. Yeah, big up, man. Every single time. Shout out to gaming. We're gonna keep the calls rolling through. You know what I'm saying? So we were just in London with Chelsea fan. Now we're going to Yorkshire. You know what I'm saying? Manchester United fan. Man like King is in the building. My dad, what are you saying, King?
Yes. What are you saying for big up this channel? Obviously, yesterday was a sensational day. Obviously, I went on Northside channel, cooked all the Arsenal fans, like that. They were all rattled.
Love that.
Yep. I went on Northside channel to cook all these Arsenal fans, what they've been saying all season. And Troops dominating that Solanke with the hairline, bro. What's going on, bro? Listen, Troops, I hear you running your mouth, fam. I hear you running up your mouth, Troops, You saying, oh, how can Manchester United fans prefer Manchester City winning the league over Arsenal? Let me tell you something right now, because your fans, I can't stand your fans, And the fact is, Manchester City have won trophy after trophy after trophy for the last decade. As a United fan, I am used to Man City winning trophies. That does not. I couldn't care. I couldn't care less. Like that doesn't bother me. I am used to Man City winning trophies, right? But you man have the arrogance. You man have the arrogance to say, "Oh, we're clear of Manchester United," or we're unstoppable. Arteta's brought the winning mentality. Or Manchester United stadium is falling down. You know, like that. We have microwave lunches and all of this. What also fans be talking about all of this, fam. And you, man, and guess what? Since you, man, like to talk about your history, because you, man, say, oh, we have more clean sheets. This is what Troop said. We have more clean sheets than you have wins. We have the most. We have the best attack. We have the best attack and defense. You know, like that. Let me tell you something about history, right? For a decade, since Alex Ferguson has retired, Manchester United and Arsenal have won the same amount of trophies. Manchester United have won 4 and Arsenal have won 4.
Because they've won 4. Have they won 4 FA Cups?
Yep, they've won 4 FA Cups and we've won in that time Europa League. We've won the Europa League under Jose Mourinho. We won the FA Cup under Van Gaal. and we won, and we won 2 Carabao Cups. We won one under Jose Mourinho, and we won one under Eric Ten Hag. So we won 4 trophies. We won 4 trophies since the last decade, and Arsenal have done the same.
And an FA Cup incoming, man. Ain't that right, King?
Yeah.
You would be?
Yeah. You know what I mean? We've got a variety of trophies. We've got the FA Cup and the Europa League. We got the FA Cup, Europa League, and the League Cup. And you man have only got 4 FA Cups. And you man want to come for us. You man want to come for us and other rivals. So do not say that again, troops. Do not say that, oh, we prefer Man City to win the league. How very dare you, bro? How dare you? You have the arrogance to talk when your team have won the same amount of trophies for a decade than my football club. These are facts. These are facts, bro. You cannot hide it, bro. You cannot hide from me. Like all these Arsenal fans. All these Arsenal fans on Northside Channel, they were getting personal with me, bro. I was rattling them, bro. Northside had to tell them Northside had to block some of them, bro, because they couldn't stand me, bro. I was cooking, bro.
I bet you was, man.
I was cooking. Listen,
that's too far.
Listen, I told man about Gabriel and Saliba as well. I told man on Northside Channel yesterday, go check it out. They got the bad boys at centre back. They got Will Smith and Martin Lawrence at centre back, bro. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, fam? That's what they have got at centre back.
Oh yeah, they got the new one. I've seen the advert as well. I need to go watch that still.
Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, fam? That's what these men have got. I see Arsenal fans shaming Tottenham as well. Oh, Tottenham, it's a disgrace. How can you celebrate losing against City? Did this and that, yeah? How can you have Man City scarves? Did this and that, yeah? These are the same Arsenal fans what were having Tottenham Hotspur shirts, bro. These are the same Arsenal fans what were wearing Tottenham Hotspur shirts and going to the game, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. The arrogance of Arsenal fans. They act like they're the biggest club in the world. They act like they are Real Madrid or Barcelona. They act like they're at that level, bro, but they're not. They act like they are simply not at that level. Like what happened, bro? I saw Rance reacting to all the Arsenal fans. I saw Rance reacting on Twitch to all the Arsenal fans, bro. And I saw a video of Declan Rice. Declan Cookus looking stressed, bro. Looking stressed, bro. When he found out he's seen him win the league. Where was Bukayo Saka? Where was Steph from Top Boy? Where was Drew Boyfriend from Power? Where was it? Where was this guy again, bro? Again.
Steph from Top Boy. And you did you say Drew from where? Drew from Power. Who's Drew from Power?
Drew's boyfriend. You know Drew's ex boyfriend. Everyone is there. Yeah. That's what man looks like, bro. And these also fans say, oh, we haven't bottled the league. Remember, troops, right? Before the Aston Villa game, Arsenal was top on goal difference, I believe. Arsenal was top on goal difference heading to the Aston Villa game. And Liverpool lost against Crystal Palace. I remember Liverpool lost against Crystal Palace and you could have gone 3 points clear and you could have gone 4 points clear, I think, of Man City. And what do you do? I said this on your channel before. You man got dealt with by Dracula, Tariq St. Patrick, and Agile Speed. That's what. That's what happened. That's what happened, Flawless. That's what happened. You know, like that. Like I be hearing, Arteta's brought an elite mentality to the club. Oh yeah, of course. You got a dog cool win. You got a dog cool win, and apparently Lee Gunner says that they've got a tree planted in the training ground or something like that. What I've heard. So this is your football club, elite mentality, Everyone say hi to Declan. Say hi to Declan, guys. Say hi to Declan. Say hi to Declan Rice, guys. Your club is a primary school, bro. You man ain't built for this. You man ain't built for Premier Leagues. Don't come and chat about other clubs when you don't win anything major. Like I said, you man have won the same amount of trophies as Manchester United for the last decade. Despite how bad we've been, you won the same amount. And three of those FA Cups, I believe, was under Arsene Wenger. Since then, Arteta's won one FA Cup in what, 4 or 5 seasons?
Yeah, 4 seasons.
So and we've even won more trophies since freaking Wenger's retired than you, man. So what are we talking about? Chelsea have won more trophies recently. Liverpool have won a Carabao Cup. Liverpool, you man laughed at Liverpool when they bottled the league, but the fact is, Liverpool have finished third and won a Carabao Cup. Liverpool have had a better season than you. Liverpool have had a better season than you. And I heard what Troops were saying about, we don't care about the Carabao Cup. Listen, you should take every cup seriously. Because you know why? Because Pep Guardiola, his dominance started when he was winning 4 Carabao Cups in a row. That's when the dominance, when he won those 4 Carabao Cups in a row on top of the Premier Leagues and on top of the FA Cups. He started with the Carabao Cups and he won like 4 in a row. That's where it's your club needs to get that feeling of winning trophies. Your club doesn't have that feeling of winning trophies. This Arteta team does not have the feeling of winning trophies. And this is why, and if you man keep on having that mentality of saying, we're too big for this cup, we're too big for that club, you're not in a situation to throw any cups. You're in a situation to. You need to win much trophies as possible. And I've heard Lee gonna say it, and I will say it again. The metric, what is the metric of football? When we banter rival fans, when we say, our club is bigger than your club, this and that, yeah. The biggest metric of our football clubs is trophies. People. Not trusting processes, not trusting phases, not saying hi to Declan Rice, not getting a Doco win, like that. like the metrics are for winning trophies. So do not let all these Arsenal fans rattle you, Florida, because this is what it is. This is why I cannot stand these. This is why I can't stand these, man. Like, I don't like Manchester City. I don't like Manchester City, but I don't hate Manchester City. You know why I don't hate Manchester City? Because they at least win trophies. They at least back it up with trophies.
There's a respect there. You dislike them, but there's a respect there because they
won. There's a respect there. Yes, there is a respect there. They win trophy after trophy after trophy. There's a respect there. I don't respect Arsenal. They won four FA Cups in a decade. Like, come on. Like, what respect do you deserve when you don't win any major trophies? Am I missing something? Am I absolutely missing something?
And I'm King. I'm gonna have to let you go, my guy. But excellent call as always, man. Everyone
go and check out the Northside video, bro. Everyone go and check that Northside rap, bro.
Yeah? Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday, bro. His match reaction after the game, bro. Go and check it out, bro. I was on there I think it was the last 10 or 15 minutes. Go and check that rant out, bro, because that was a sensational cooking. So go and check it out, people.
Every time,
Big
King.
up,
You
man.
already know. Big up, love, man. King of Yorkshire in the building as well. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get to all the callers, people. Don't worry, man. Just be patient. Not that anyone's rushing me. I'm just letting you lot know, just clarifying. So we're going to another regular caller. Not seen him in a minute. London-based, I believe. I hope I'm right. And big up Raish in the cut. My guy, what are you saying? Spurs fan, right?
Yeah, that's right, Flawless. How are you, man? It's been a while.
It's been a minute, man. I hope you are well, my friend. I hope you are all good and everything. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the football season's finished, really, Premier League. So, yeah, in fact, I'll do the Arsenal cooking later, but I'll talk about my team. I think, fifth. I think fifth place is a respectable achievement in the sense that if you think about last August, think about the circumstances. We lost our best striker, in Harry Kane to Bayern. New manager coming in, Postecoglou, and so far, like, he is already have a style of play. Obviously, he has to improve in the future, especially next season. Like, he has to come up with 2 or 3 different tactics. But fifth place, we would have taken that from August onwards till for this season. So yeah, from 8th to 5th is real progress, and you can't argue the fact that we have improved. Obviously, defensively is where we need to raise the bar, essentially, leaking goals from set pieces, etc., etc. But yeah.
Onto Arsenal. I know you're gonna have plenty to say about your North London rivals.
Yeah, it's just glorious. I mean, nice sunshine. Yeah, nice sunshine as well. It's good weather in London East, so yeah, really good. And also, it's shiny, especially if our North London neighbours bottled it once again. And the previous caller smashed it. To be honest, I mean, it's not much to add, but yeah. But the funny thing is, as well, right? I've seen fan cams yesterday. I mean, one of them in particular saying, I would rather be an Arsenal fan glorifying second place as opposed to supporting City in first place.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, seriously, these people need counselling on something. And it's satisfying to see Arsenal fold. It's always nice to see the Arsenal fail. I was watching Rants and Expression stream today. It was fire. So, that's the thing. Like, what King said was spot on, because most of their fans, and the reason why we're happy to see their downfall is because they've been given way too much smack. Like, they've been talking too much. Like, I've seen on TikTok videos, they do combined 11s with Real Madrid. They put 9 Arsenal players and
shout out to Miguel, man. That TikTok will live on. That video will live on. Carry on, Rafi. Show me. Carry on.
No, that's fine, Flores. I was going to say, I mean, they got egg on their face. Like, people like Piers Morgan saying, "Oh, Tottenham a disgrace. It's Heung-min Son's fault for missing a 1-on-1." Like, don't blame us as to why you didn't win the league. And you're saying, "Oh, we'd rather lose to City if it meant Arsenal don't win the league." Listen, I don't subscribe to this notion anyway. Like, if City beat us because they're the better side, what can you do? But at the same time, not seeing Arsenal win the league, is extra special. That's it. Like, it's funny because yesterday they just barely scraped to win against Everton, and they scored that second goal as if they won the Champions League, celebrated vividly. Like, they knew deep down the title was gone. So that's how I see it. Yeah, and I think Arteta is definitely on thin ice, isn't he? 4 years without winning a trophy, at any big club, it's not acceptable. Let's be honest. I think he won an FA Cup in 6 months, purple patch with Emery and Wenger players. But then since then, he spent just under 600 million and got nothing to show for it. Nothing to show for it at all.
Spot on. You spot on. That is like, this coming season is like, you have to win something, because they're going to spend, let's say they spend, I don't know the exact figure, but let's say they spend 200 million add on to what he spent. Once you're approaching 700, 800 million pound mark, you got to deliver a major trophy. FA Cup, a League Cup is not sufficient. It's got to be a Premier League or a Champions League. And they are a good side. And I think they should have won the league this season. Arsenal should have won the league this season, and they should have won the league last season. They should have won.
I was going to say, like, if they're special as a certain group of the Arsenal fan base make them out to be, they should be beating the worst Bayern Munich team in decades in the quarterfinals, because Bayern Munich are not that good, and yet they fumbled the bag. And also they just belittle cup competitions. Like last season, AFTV owners telling Rio Ferdinand and the rest of the world that second place with no trophies is better than finishing third with a League Cup, essentially.
That's foolishness, absolute foolishness.
And I've said this before when I came on one of these calls. Like, some Arsenal fans need to guard their tongue. Like, they need to keep their powder dry, so to speak, because people within that spectrum, your AFTVs, people with big followings, like, they just want to be part of the media cartel. And what I mean by that is they want to get Sky Sports. Yeah, they want to get access to Sky Sports interviews. They want to get a job in the media. Man United do it as well. Like, I see a big account saying, "Oh, we should keep Ten Hag for finishing 8th." Like, come on, like,
make it make sense, please. Of Rafish, make that. Yeah. Our local rivals just four-peated, and people won 4 Premier Leagues in a row, and people are trying to advocate for a manager finishing 8th. To never mind. Carry on. Sorry. Go on. Carry
That's
on.
why I got a few more points. I mean, obviously, I'm conscious of time. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, floor's yours.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Because I mean, the first thing they talk about is the allegations and charges that Manchester City have because Arsenal missed out on the title and other rivals, etc. Like, here's the thing. And for now, unless City are innocent until proven guilty, like, that's the first. They just play sympathy card for no reason at all. Like, they just saying, "Oh, City have." They just they need to put asterisks on Man City's achievements, 4P and things like that because of those 115 supposed 115 allegations. Like, in a nutshell, right? If Manchester City are guilty, if they found guilty, they deserve huge punishment for sure. They deserve massive repercussions. But what if they prove innocent? There's always two sides to every story, isn't there? You can't just focus on one side of the coin. So, I mean, that's the thing, because unless other teams in the league step up next season, then Man City could be favourites to do. They done 4 in a row now. They could do 5 in a row. Like, Liverpool just announced Arne Slot, by the way, so he'll start work from.
Is that what Ryan was talking about in the chat when he was like? I thought it was some big news because he was
it's just confirmed 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay, so it's nothing major, but we knew he was going to be the manager. All right, but not that you. That was Ryan because he was in the chat. I thought they had announced a signing or something, or they'd made a bid for a quality player. But go on, carry on.
Yeah, and just my last point really is that if next season's title race is going to be more of the same as this year, but I mean, Arsenal fans, I mean, the tears from Arsenal fans are delicious, to be honest. Rants and Northside and Lee Gunner did a 6-hour stream. I was watching that as well.
I seen he did a 6-hour stream because he started at like 11. I started later than him, and he was still live, and I redirected to him. It was crazy. But I hear you, Rafish. But I do agree with you in regards to City. Somebody got to stop them. I'm saying it, man. Someone got, because they go 5P. Like, if another club in the league doesn't do something, doesn't make major steps in the right direction, they go into 5P. I already accepted before the 4P.
Bro, could you imagine? 4P, could you imagine if Man United win on Saturday? Realistically, City are strong favourites, but of course it's a one-off, it's a final, anything can happen. If you guys pull it out the bag and win that FA Cup, what will Arsenal fans say to Man United? Because some people, like they especially in the Arsenal fan space, like they could dish it out but can't take the heat, like take criticism on board.
Facts. Nah, without doubt, that's how that's how some are, and like I respect that. Like, if you go and run jokes and run bants, accept it. I run jokes and run bants about all the rivals. So guess what? When Man United lose, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, all our embarrassing losses, I'm here. This embarrassing season, we in 8th, I'm still here. I could have easily been like, you know what, call this quits. But I'm like, you know what? Nah, man, the show must go on. Let's hear what everyone's got to say. I hear you, Rafish. But overall, Spurs, I know you probably disappointed in not getting 4th. But if you was offered 5th at the start of the season, you would have took it. And just doing it. I think Ange had good impact at your club. I would say so.
Yeah,
what are you looking for in the summer?
No, I was going to say I'll talk about that in a second. But like I said at the start of this call, that I will take it. I said from August 6th at best, 5th or 6th around that bracket. Yeah, of course, Champions League football is a missed opportunity, but at the same time, I've seen, I mean, the AFTV mob saying, "Oh, Spurs fans are regretting cheering on TalkSport as well. Like Spurs fans are regretting cheering Man City goals because we missed out on Champions League, which I think it's bollocks. It's nonsense because Manchester City game is not the reason why we didn't get fourth. The reason we didn't get top four is we lost so many games, like dropping unnecessary points, like Wolves home and away, Fulham away, West Ham home and away, etc., etc. That's the root cause to why we didn't get fourth. But going forward in the summer, I think Daniel Levy has to back Ange. There's no two ways about it because I want to see certain players at the club, like your Timo Werner's. I mean, listen, Werner has been a disappointment. When he first came, I was willing to give that a chance, but since the Fulham game, I've tapped out on him because he couldn't hit a barn door, let alone hit the back of the net. And Brennan Johnson is just a waste of money. The more I talk, the less I'd say. The more, yeah. He's just a waste of money. The Sheffield United game on the final day, he missed an absolute sitter of a volley from Heung-min Son, like from 2-3 yards. That tells you everything you need to know about him. So, yeah, going forward in the summer, I mean, we definitely need defensively. We definitely need at least 2 to 3, 4 players for that matter. I mean, in certain positions up front, we need to upgrade in an attacking sense. So, wingers, we need to upgrade on your Werners and your Johnsons. Maybe get another defender in and midfielder as well to solidify. So, yeah.
Okay, first.
That's some plans.
Hey, Rafish, big up, man. Make sure you call back in. It's good because, like I say, it's been a few weeks since I've not spoke to you, so I'm glad you're good. Always good to get a call. Always good to have you call in as well. But big up every single time, yeah, my guy.
Big up, take care, everyone.
Bless
thank you.
Hey, man. Take care. Bless up, man. Bless up. We'll keep the callers rolling. Members here. So obviously, like I said, if you're a member of the channel, you will queue jump, but it is first come, first serve. Link is in the pinned comment for the memberships. Continue to run up the likes, though. Continue to hit the subscribe button on the channel. Very interested to hear what he's got to say. Hilarious Don. Man like Don C is in the building. My Don, what are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, man. I'm all good, man. All blessed on your end, yeah?
Okay, no. First and foremost, I got to say, big up to you. Thank you for entertaining us throughout the whole season. You might be a Man United fan, but you're a Man United fan that I can just about stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I've got to shout out to you and what you're doing for the community with the calling shows and everything. You're giving all of us the opportunity to cuss our teams or praise our teams when it's needed. Yeah. About this, for the season, Arsenal did it to themselves. I can't actually. Okay, I praise them, but they piss me off as well.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I praise them because you know what it is. We finished second twice. Yeah, so we're 2.0 Kelly Rowland. Beyonce was Man United again. Yeah, Man City. So Man City. I'm disappointed, but just because there's games that we should have won or at least drawn, and we lost. Let's say the last game was Aston Villa, which it was actually in our hands and we just threw it away just because of naivety from the team and Mikel Arteta, because you can't praise one without the other, and you can't like say one person piss us off without the other, because it's a team sport at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like substitutions and just missed chances. You know what I'm saying? Goals wins games, yeah. And if Arteta would have bought a striker or at least played Havertz in his preferred position at the beginning of the season, we could have been talking something different. You know what I'm saying? But because he tried to shoehorn him in that number 8, I don't know what kind of role that was, the 8 left-sided midfield kind of thing. Yeah, when he's not really a midfielder. You know what I'm saying? And because it took him so long to get into that position, games like Chelsea, games like Tottenham, earlier in the season would have won instead of drawn there. But it is what it is. This is what I'm saying. I can't actually be angry because we finished second. The only reason why I'm kind of pissed is because we threw all of the other cup competitions away just to try and concentrate on the Premier League, and we was second. You get what I'm saying? So that's that's what kind of pisses me off. But I'm still happy in the sense of, do you know what? Yeah, progression is progression. Yeah, and it shows us that if we want to win the league, we can't lose no more than 3 to 4 games and draw 4 games. You know what I'm saying? Maximum, because we're going against a City. Forget the 115 charges, because it's not. You see, the thing about a lot of Arsenal supporters that piss me off is the fact that they'll blame Tottenham for not winning. They'll blame West Ham for not winning. What about you? Why didn't we
Yeah,
win our games?
yeah. Why
Is
did
what
you
I'm
win?
saying.
Yeah, yeah. Here you are.
It's like this, yeah. If I'm on JSA, yeah. If I'm on JSA, I can't complain that I can't go on holiday every year, 2-3 holidays every year. This is what I'm saying, because it's my fault. Get up, sweep the streets, or work in Tesco's or something like that, yeah. Because I know they're employing as well. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing like that. Don't be saying, oh yeah, well Tottenham are celebrating that Man City won. If they want to celebrate what Man City won, do your thing. If you do your job, you'd have to rely on the next one to do their job.
That's it. That's how I looked at it. It's on you. Beat Fulham home and away.
Yeah, man. And Fulham is a winnable game. We should have never lost that game, but we did. Yeah. So we go next year, and hopefully next year is gonna bring us a major trophy. Because, like I said, if we don't win one of the major trophies, FA Cup, yes, it's a major trophy because it's the oldest cup competition. But Arsenal has won that so many times. I don't care about that anymore.
Yeah,
I
it's
want to
not
win the Premier League.
like winning the Premier or Champions League puts Arteta in a different light than if you win the FA Cup. Let's say Arsenal win the Premier League next season. That solidifies that gives Arteta credit in the bank for at least 2, 3, 4 years. Same way Champions League as well.
2 years. I'm maybe going to sugarcoat it because he's going to be at our club next season 5 years now. Yeah, right. So if he doesn't win, let's say he wins the Champions League. I mean the Champions League or the Premier League, I'll give him one more season after that, and he has to build on that because it's like 8, 5th, second. So he's built on what we've already had points wise, team wise. But then if he can't build on trophies after trophies after trophies, he needs to go. This is what I'm saying. Like remember, I always say to you, I'm into this sentimental, happy feeling. The happiest feeling that I have here is when I see the parade going down friggin' Upper Street towards the Emirates. Yeah, that's the feeling that I want. I don't want to celebrate. I don't want to celebrate at the end of the season, finish second, finishing third, finishing fourth. Because what are you celebrating for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Celebration. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Man, it's just like that goal that we got yesterday. It should have been handball, yeah, but it's like they took sympathy on us because they knew we was going to lose anyway. Yeah,
Fez,
and that's the way I see it, because you never get those kind of decisions any time of the season. This is what I'm saying. So when Jesus done that little handball, whatever you want to call it, because it was handball, and I tell it as I see it. It was like more of a sympathy thing. So when it went in, I was like, after I see the City scores 3-1, I'm like, what's the point of even be like, yeah, Jesus done something well for us. He handballed it so we can get a goal through Havertz, which has actually been a good player for us. So anyone that's doubted Havertz, right? Like you need to actually, just take a look at yourself. I know it's just been one season, but then if you're gonna applaud Palmer for having that one great season, you got to have the same kind of energy for Havertz. This is what I'm saying, because when we got Havertz, oh yeah, he's a washed-up player. He's not the same player as he was when he first came to Chelsea. Yeah, he scored the best thing he done was score that goal in the Champions League final for Chelsea. You have the same kind of energy because his output has been very good. This is what I'm saying.
It's been better than expected. Yeah, his output was better than expected. You got more out of him than I expected. Yeah, and
considering we had Jesus and what's that idiot's name? What should I call him today? I'm even gonna call him.
This guy, yo.
yeah, that pussy, yo. Like, no, I want him gone. No, fuck him, I want him gone. Like, he's done better than him. You know what I'm saying? So I have to respect that fact, because when Havertz first came, I'm like, what? We don't need him. We need a striker, an out-and-out striker. I went Arteta stop being so stupid and played him in a better position instead of trying to shoehorn Jesus and him in the same team. We done well, and Jesus has actually done better coming off the bench.
I can see that. I think he's an effective squad. I think City's shown the best way to utilize Jesus, and that's the way Arsenal should utilize him. Like off the bench, can play through the middle, can play backup Saka if you want to play him from the right as well. He's an option.
Yeah, and the fact that he dropped Saka, like it took him 37 games, in the Premier League to drop this boy, when he's been limping after game. What is it, 12?
Yeah, he's been limping game after game after game after game. Yeah.
We played him in 30+ games when he was limping. You know what I'm saying? Or playing bad, however you want to see it. You get me? But it is what it is. We go again next year. Like Arsenal winning the league or not winning the league, it's not going to affect my life. But it's just nice to banter my family and my friends, to say, yeah, you lot are shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And to banter winning the league. Yeah, nothing better.
And all these Tottenham fans that's laughing at us to say we bottled it. How did we bottle it? Like Liverpool was on top of the league for a longer time than us. They were 7 points clear. Yeah, Liverpool. I remember what was it when Tottenham won their first 10 games or whatever it was. People saying, "Oh yeah, big Ange, Tottenham's gonna win the league." You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Tottenham
So
winning the league is crazy.
So Tottenham fans, just calm down, pipe down in it. You know what I'm saying? You got Beyonce at your stadium, you got Pink coming there soon. So that's your trophies, because that's Emmy winning people them. So you're gonna at least have someone with a bit of oomph in your stadium making you lot feel good. You know what I'm saying? So just pipe down all the Tottenham fans and all the rival fans. You get what I'm saying? Like at Man United, I can't even laugh at you guys because we was there once. You get what I'm saying? We was there once.
That's how bad it is, people. You got Arsenal fans who don't even want to laugh at us, but people want to keep this manager. Yeah, sure.
I just want Ten Hag in, bruv, because you know what? He's done a great job for Man United, and long may it live.
Just to clarify, you don't hear that? United fans.
No, it's real though. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what's worse, your manager or your roof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely the manager. The roof's an easy fix. This manager can't be fixed.
Well, I swear he's bringing it down like Done with a Fool's blood, and you got Done with a Fool's coming down on your stadium. So boy,
it sucks for real. It really, really does, man. It is so bad. It is so bad. Before I let you go though, what are you looking for from Arsenal in the summer? I know strikers definitely top of your list, but anything else? Any other residual?
First and foremost, get fucking Zinchenko out of my club. Yeah. When he came on yesterday, I almost switched my TV off, blood. Yeah. I can't stand that wanker. Get Nketiah out. Yeah. Get these little fringe players. Okay, Smith Rowe, either play him or sell him. Yeah. El Nani, I know he's going, so I'm not going to talk too much, but he's been our longest reigning player so far, so I'll give him that respect, and he's leaving. Vieira, I want him gone. That's what I'm saying. Players like that, Cedric, fuck off. Like players like that, if you're not playing for Arsenal or you're not even coming on a bench as an option, piss off. Apart from that, I would like to see a centre back coming. Yeah, I'd like to see a centre back coming because we can't always rely on Gabriel and Saliba, especially when we want to close out games. Kivior is good, but then I believe we should put him on loan so we can actually play a lot more games. Do what we did to Saliba for him, and then just send him out on loan to another country so he can actually play games. I want to see a replacement for Saka. My ideal person will be Sancho because he's an amazing player, and him and Saka, they'll fight out for the right hand side, and that's what you want. You want a player to come on so the levels don't drop. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a striker. If not, I want a striker and a backup. And midfield, we're okay so far. And a replacement left winger. I mean, a left back, replacement left back, because Zinchenko's gonna fuck off.
Yeah, Zinchenko, so you're gonna need a left back. Did you let Tierney go on loan, or has he gone permanently? You sold him.
Yeah, he's gone now. He's gone permanent. I don't know why. I don't know why we sold him, but it is what it's some like. You know, is when the manager doesn't like a player, he doesn't like a player, and you know what I'm saying. And when people's talking about wages and how much a player costs, who cares? It's not your money. That's what I'm saying.
It's adding quality.
Adding quality, and if you want to compete with the best, you have to pay for the best. And Arsenal's got money, so why not?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
On to next year we go, and to be honest, now City have won the Premier League. I hope they fucking beat your team, bro. Yeah, I hope they spank you lot. You know what I'm saying? So you lot finish with nothing, because I don't want to come back on this show and you be like, bro, look, we actually had a better season than you lot. Nah, fuck off.
You know me well enough, man. That's the narrative. The narrative, that's the bar right there. If we were there.
The original anti-villain, blood. You know what I'm saying? You're not a good guy. No, you're like Deadpool. You're not a good guy. You're not a bad guy. You're just an arsehole.
Take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. We love Deadpool, blood. We love Deadpool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't wait. I just seen the poster they released for Wolverine Deadpool. I can't wait. I'm going to see that as soon as it drops. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. It is, but hey, done. Big up my guy every single time. Yeah, man. Always good chopping up with you, man. Bless up. My done. Big up to Dunsey, man. Always good chopping it up with Dunsey. And EQ jump because he is a member, but we are going to get to the next caller. Someone making their debut on the channel. It's always good to see people, new people calling in. I hope I get his name right. Man, like Sachiv is in the building. My guy, what are you saying? You good?
You're flawless. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah, I can hear you
Fine.
all well.
Is it all good? Yeah.
All well and good.
Just
Hey, who's your team and where you calling in from, my guy?
I unfortunately support United, and I'm calling from Sydney, Australia, mate.
Oh, Sydney, Australia. Okay, all right, calm. Yeah, floor's yours, man. What do you want to talk about, Sir Chief?
Your first of all, shout to everyone in the chat. I don't know what was that 16 out of 10 jokes. It is so goddamn old, man. I have many group chats. They were just telling me about the same thing, and then I literally I just got to know about that. I was like, no, not that one.
Hey, love that, man. I'm glad it's made it all the way over there, man. It's worldwide, and
it was viral. I can't lie, though. Yeah,
worldwide settings, man. Worldwide settings. And for those that don't know, this is the clip that Sachiv is talking
By
about.
the way,
but
can
here
I
we
just
are.
say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
I big up the panel. I love that clip. It's great. But Sachiv, floor's yours, man. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I've just like three words to say. The season over. The season is over, man. It's over. The season is over. I'm so happy, man. I'm just so happy, man. Like, I can't lie, man. Yeah, I was just frustrated. I was just hurt. I was just really gutted about our season. I felt like the whole club has just been a mess. It's just the combination of like Ten Hag's tactics, the players, even the management of like injuries of the players. It's just everything. I'm just blaming the whole club, like as a whole.
I'm with you on that.
But yeah, I honestly had a long thought about this after the Brighton game. I felt like last season's lack of rotation in all competitions has kind of like heavily affected our season, because I remembered like doing like last season when we were playing like with the likes of Carabao Cup, Europa League, FA Cup. I think FA Cup fair enough, because obviously we were just competing. But Carabao Cup, like, literally, come on, man. Like, we were playing. I remember there was one game we were playing against Charlton Athletic. We played with the strongest team.
The strongest 11 they play. Yep, they did.
Yeah, we played against the strongest 11, and yeah, the main my only issue with Eric Ten Hag is his lack of in-game management this season, and I've been criticizing him since when we drew to Brentford 1-1. So that's what that's what it is, man. I've been, am I Ten Hag in, am I Ten Hag out? I'm just 50-50, because
You
I'm
50,
not
50. Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what exactly is going to happen, because from what I've heard is like Robert De Zerbi is leaving Brighton, Thomas Tuchel's leaving Bayern Munich, right? So there's so many merry-go-rounds amongst the manager who's going to join like United and all, like. But my only main focus is basically outgoings at this moment of time. I just want those 90% of the place need to be burned up. They
I'm with
ain't
you.
good
I'm with
enough.
you on that. I'm with you on that.
They ain't really good enough, man. Like with the likes of Rashford, Lindelof, um, Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay, Bruno. If the right offers comes in from either from the Saudi clubs, I will happily sell him.
Oh, facts. I'm with that.
Anthony Benham, man. Like, as much as I want to back him, but nah, man, he's not. He's not really. He's not good enough, man. Unfortunately, uh, you know what, Flawless, right? What got me so mad? Like, why didn't Ten Hag close up the midfield? Why did it took so long time after all those months?
Exactly
That
what
was
he did against Arsenal. what he did against
Newcastle
beforehand.
as well. He got it right against Brighton as well. Like
He could have done that easily.
He could have done it for a long time, and like, and you know the happiest thing is that I was so happy like Amad Diallo has finally got a start, and he's been balling out lately. I'm really impressed with him. I've been impressed with his form lately as well. So oh yeah, I've forgotten about Onana, man. Onana, please go back to Inter Milan, man. You single-handedly costed us our Champions Leagues group stages, man. Like I've told some of my friends in my own yard, right? This guy is best as a centre back. He's not even a goalkeeper.
He's a centre back.
He's a centre back, bro. He's a centre back, man.
Yes.
Bro, have you seen like the way how he just dives? He dives.
Yeah.
He dives so slow.
It's very strange. Yeah,
He's-
it's very strange. I hear that. I hear exactly what you're saying.
He's so slow, man. It's madness. Like I don't know. Casemiro as a centre back, he made me nervous in the last couple of games. Like there was like one game against Crystal Palace, right? Like Ten Hag, you knew that we have a weaker back line. Why didn't you protect the back line?
Yeah. Like basics though. Basics that you and me can figure out. Hey, you know what? We're weak in that area. How about you just protect it? Just play 2 DMs and just help out the back 4. And I just have a solid back 6 in front of the goalkeeper and go from there. Easy.
Like he could have easily played like a back 5. I wouldn't absolutely mind that. Like he should have just compacted like the whole back 5 or even compacted the midfield. You have Johnny Evans who's being fit, who just came in at the last moment, and like who else do we have on the bench? Do we have Komwalo on the bench against Palace?
Yeah, Komwalo. He was on the bench against. Yeah, he was on the bench. Palace. Yeah,
he could have actually started him, and you could have put Casemiro on Casemiro together with like Amrabat.
Exactly. I'm just play 2 DMs. Really easy, basics, really simple.
It is basics, man. So it's just basically like the combination of plays and the tactics of a manager, how he basically set it up. That absolutely made me concerned. So as I spoke before, I was whether I was Ten Hag or Ten Hag out, I'm still 50-50. If he gets sacked, I wouldn't be surprised after the FA Cup final. If just in case if he stays, I hope that he proves me wrong next season. If he doesn't prove me wrong until the Christmas, he needs to go.
Well, that's fair. 100%. That's fair. But hey, Sachif, great first call. Make sure you call back in, my guy, when I get to the rest of these callers. But yeah, man, big up to you, yeah? Big up, man, every single time. Bless up. Sharp. Always good talking to new people, man. Oh, it's always good. Always good talking to new people every time. Go to another member of the channel. Like I said, if you're a member of the channel, links in the pin comment. Member at any level, you will queue jump. But it is first come, first serve. Outside of that, we're heading over to my Don A. Kevin in the building. My guy, what are you saying? Good?
Yeah, bro. Outside of football, yeah, everything's good, man. And yourself?
Yeah, man. All bless, man. Thoughts? Cause I know you was talking about Arsenal and for Arsenal had a chance in the race. Talk to us, man. Thoughts on how everything unfolded. Not even in the last day, just in the last 3-4 games.
I feel like where the Arsenal lost it at Aston Villa. I feel like they lost it at Fulham at home. It's not these big games, the little games. I remember Eli making a comment on League Under channel a couple of days yesterday. He said that Arsenal lost the title against the little teams, not the big teams. They did well against the big teams. That's not on them. That's not on the big teams. It's on the little teams that they drop points again. So that's where Arsenal lost the league for me. And as for United, bro, you know what? I completely agree with the last caller, what he said about Ten Hag. Why did you take so long to finally shuffle up the midfield? I saw so much better football in the last 3 games than I have all season. So much better. We played so much better in the last 3 games than we have all season. We just didn't win convincingly. We did very well yesterday in midfield as well. I thought 2 players, Amrabat, Casemiro in the double pivot. That for me should have been the midfield this season. I don't know why it took him this long to think about it. And all the injuries, bro. You are supposed to manage the injury. You're complaining about them, but you're the one managing them.
Injuries happen. Everyone had injuries. Newcastle had injuries. Liverpool had injuries. Everyone had injuries. City had injuries. Everybody had injuries.
Real Madrid.
Everybody had injuries.
Look at Real Madrid. They had the most injury. Had one of the most injuries of any football club in the world.
Yeah.
And look at where they are. Champions League final, already La Liga champions. They won the Super Copa in Spain. Mm-hmm. Although they lost the Copa del Rey, they're in three. They could potentially win 3 trophies this season. Three trophies.
Yep. Did they win the cup? Wait, are they in the Copa del Rey final?
No, Super Copa. They won the Super
Copa. Okay.
They lost the Del Rey to Atletico Madrid. Not the final, but they lost in one of the rounds. There you go. Like, injuries is not an excuse. You had the money to go and spend wisely on players. You spent how much money on 2 players? You spent money on Rasmus Højlund, Mason Mount. How much is that in total? 70 and 60, 130. 160 million around in total on 2 players. That's already draining your 200 million pound budget when you could have gone to sign a center back instead of bringing Johnny Evans back. Instead of bringing Mason Mount in for 60, you could have gone for Madison for 40. You could have saved up more money for yourself and signed more players, and made less excuses about injuries. But therefore, you signed 2 players that were a bunch of nobodies. And Mason Mount is a nobody because I don't rate him at all.
He's rubbish.
And but honestly, bro, it just comes down to where this is where a manager like Ten Hag is overrated, because if you're gonna screw up in positions like this, if you're gonna screw up after doing so well in the first year, second year, you look so much worse than your first year, then it just goes to show that this is on you. We wanted Mourinho out. We wanted Jose. We wanted Jose. We wanted Ole. We wanted Van Gaal out. Why? Because they made mistakes that did not look good on the eye. For example, LVG finished 5th the following year after finishing 4th. That's regression, not progression. People are telling me, I want Mourinho out because everything got worse. Football got worse. I regret wanting Mourinho out now till this day because the standards have now dropped at this football club.
Nah, you was right to want Mourinho out because he wasn't good enough. It's just this is not also good enough, and it's trial and error. That's what a lot of people get confused and get misunderstood. It's like you can't keep sacking managers. Yes, you can.
Yeah,
you continuously sack managers until you get to a manager that is good enough. The same way, if you're in a relationship, you will continuously try and find a new partner until you find a partner that works. A relationship that works. You don't stay with a girl just because.
If you work for a top firm, if you work for a top firm in the world, a company, if a manager is not doing his job properly, what are they going to do? They're going to sack him. They're going to be like, "Oh, but it takes time." It's not takes time, man. There's no such thing as takes time. They want to start getting the business done now because they are a top company. They don't want to see a form of regression. If for example, I go to the stock market, and there's like and there's someone like excuse me if I'm like lack of knowledge in this, but for example, if there's
you carry on, TJ, you're right, and that's the wrong mentality to have. You know what I'm saying? But they do. You are right. Plenty of dudes settle, and that's why they miss. I'm not looking for my football club to settle. We should never settle.
Never.
Manchester United should never settle. Go on, Kevin, carry on. But you are right, TJ, 100%.
If I'm going to a top firm, right? If I'm visiting a top firm, and I'm like, how do you say it? If I'm an investor or something, and I have a look at their stocks after they've hired their new manager or something, and their stocks or something has gone down, that's regression. That's not progression.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're doing much worse. If I'm seeing the stat sheet, and then I'm seeing the business has gotten worse, I will have to make amends. I will have to do what's right for the business. So why can't Manchester United make amends for and do what's right for the football club? Because the fans are always we're gonna stay on side. We can't keep sacking managers. So at this rate, we might as well should have kept Ron Atkinson then.
Yeah,
we should have kept David Moyes from the start then.
Yeah.
So the same people that have been wanting those managers out, why are you showing different energy with Ten Hag? What potential do you see in him?
Yeah.
I see no potential in this guy, man. It took him 36 games to figure out what's midfield. Come on, man. The last 3 games were the best games I've seen all season from Manchester United. Seriously, even the Liverpool game wasn't this good.
I get what you're saying, because we actually had midfielders in there who do their role, and there's a balance.
Listen, you're putting Amrabat in his position. That's why he's striving. You don't play him at left back. You don't play him deeper than that. That's why he's struggling. And then you play him in his right position. He's going to ball out. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep playing players in the wrong position. You don't play a striker at cam. You play him as a striker. The moment I saw McTominay as striker yesterday, bro, it was dark.
That's why I didn't even watch the game fully. I only seen highlights. I didn't watch the game fully. I'm tired, man. I'm not gonna
lie to you.
Yeah, it was. I expected it because of the lineup that it would be of a level.
We finally want to win.
I suppose so. But hey, Kevin, we're not after that you go, my guy. But big up each and every time, man. Always good chopping up with you and that. Yo, people worldwide, man. You know what I'm saying? We went Sydney, Australia, Thailand. Wonder where we'll go next, people. Probably back to the UK. But big up, hey, Kevin.
I'll be uploading some content.
AN Sports people on YouTube, right?
Yep.
AN Sports on YouTube.
I'll be uploading some stuff soon. Hopefully we're doing some shows soon with a few people.
Of course. I remember we already spoke about it. Shout me in the summer. You already know. We already planned it. Yeah. So AN Sports people, make sure you go subscribe to Kevin's channel. He's gonna drop the link in the chat. Matthew, you there, my don? Is he there? Yes. Bringing my G. We are back in the UK, London, I believe. Let's hear his thoughts. I like Matthew's in the cut. Yes, Matthew, what you said? This guy's background. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I'm here to dunk on all you Arsenal, man, today.
Look at this guy, yo.
All right, listen, bro. No one cares about Man United, fam. 2-0 against Brighton. Whatever, move on. Arsenal. Yesterday was a beautiful day, man. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. All the Arsenal man that I have on my contacts, they didn't respond. Funny that,
isn't it? Quite. Yeah, I don't blame him for not responding.
Yeah, man. Like, I was just trolling. And I'm like, all you Arsenal man that are going to see this, yeah? You're going to see this tomorrow, bro. You better answer your phone. I'll be real. Answer your phone now. Yeah, because there's a lot of memes I got stored up from. There's a lot of bullets.
Is killing me. I'm not going to lie, yo.
I got a hell of a lot of bullets, fam. Nah, you know what? Yeah, this background, ain't the only one I got, fam. I swear down. I got more, fam. I got more.
Yo, I didn't expect this. Finish me, yo. Oh, sorry. Go on, carry on.
Look at this as well, fam.
Yo, what's this, yo?
Nah, fam. I've got bullets loaded up for us.
Go on, carry on, man. Carry on, Matthew. My bad, yo. I'm going to mute myself, yo, because you leave me with that background, yo.
Bro, I got another one, fam. You know, they can hold this today, fam. I'll be honest. Like, fam, honestly,
the banner things, yo. That is mad creative.
What's funny is, all right, listen, bro. I had a beautiful day yesterday, man. Just went out, enjoyed the sunshine, saw the football, and Arsenal didn't win it. Beautiful day. Can't lie, Lee Gunner did a 6-hour stream, fam. Record numbers. Big up to him, fam.
Shout out Lee Gunner every time, man.
Northside was losing his shit, fam. You know them ones, bro.
I need to go and watch all that content. I need to go watch all that Arsenal content. I do.
Bro, fam. AFTV and chill, fam. It was amazing. I can't lie. Amazing day. Amazing day. Yeah. And so it was like, I don't even care about Man United today, bro. Today is not about Man United. Today is about focusing on Arsenal Football Club. Yeah? 20 years. I ain't been alive for that long. And you, man, have not won that was the last time you've won the league. 20 years. 20 years. YouTube won around 20 years ago. 20 years. Yeah? Krychenko, yeah? The Ukrainian Bart Simpson, bro. Certain man are calling him, yeah?
That's crazy.
Bart Simpson.
That's crazy. Bart Simpson is wild. That's mad.
Yeah? What's it, that goalkeeper, David Raya, fam? He shouldn't even be a footballer. He should be a salsa dancer. That's what he should be. Yeah, man, like David Raya, fam. Oh, my days. Yeah? Gabriel Jesus, fam. From the favelas, you know? crying to his mum, bro, that Arsenal didn't win the league. Everybody say hi to Declan, fam. When I heard that, you man weren't winning nothing. Yeah, that's you man's future captain, you know, offering watches, yeah, to Fulham captains, bro, to win against Man City. That's your captain, you know, bringing that little man mentality to the football club. Little man mentality, bro. Yeah, that's you man's future captain. 100 million in that. Basmati rice, you know. Basmati rice, bro. Nah. They might get cooked today, fam. Everybody say hi to Declan. You know them ones, man. Yeah, Unai Emery, fam. Unai Emery, bro, with the dagger. You know them ones. At your own back garden as well, fam. Nah. Crazy, man. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, you know. I'm dancing on all of you, man.
Yeah, clearly you've enjoyed this, and I'm guessing this is gonna be like you ain't finished that. I can see you next week already being on the same vibe as well with Arsenal and that. I can see you're not letting this go. I can see that.
We could lose the FA Cup final. I don't care. I'm still violating them. I don't care. I don't care. I know we're shit. That's the difference. Like, these men don't know. I know we're shit. I know we're bad. I know what's wrong with my football club. So I don't care. So I'm just, I'll dunk on you, man. Like, misery loves company, bro.
Misery loves company.
You know the ones. You man, Arteta, fam. Spicy Brendan Rodgers, bro. Yeah? The best bridesmaids the Premier League will ever see. Yeah, you man will get 100 points here and you still won't win the league.
Damn.
That's what it is, bro. You man will get 200 points and you still won't win the league. That's how it is. That's how it is, bro. The football gods will never love you. They'll never love you, bro. I swear down, fam. No European heritage. No, none of that, fam. Everybody say hi to Declan, bro. One more time. Yeah, in the comments. One more time. Yeah, because I've got bad bullets for these man, yeah. But bro, I'm gonna forget a few things. I'm not gonna lie.
That's cool, man. Don't worry, man. We gonna run it.
I'm gonna forget, bro. Kai Havertz crying on the pitch, bro. Nah, fam.
Chelsea they just lost. In his defense, Chelsea fans are loving that. He did just lose the Premier League. It's emotional.
Him, bro.
Yeah. It's emotional. Yeah, Lewis was having the time
calling
of his
him
life.
King Kai, fam. Yeah, that's disrespectful to King Kai from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that's the only King Kai I respect is King Kai from Dragon Ball Z. That's the only King Kai.
You know?
If he ain't got a monkey called Bubbles with him, I don't respect him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, bro.
Just to clarify.
King of the giraffes, maybe, but nah. Disrespectful, bro. Leave them comments out of there, fam. Man like Saka, bro. Everett. Went missing. Again, Limp Biscuit, fam. You know them ones, bro.
Everett from Power is crazy, yo. That is crazy.
Yeah, man like the Fufu Gerard Delafeu, bro. What's going on there, fam? Back your guy, fam. Oliver James. What's going on? What's going on, bro? Seriously. Nah, man. The Fufu Delafeu, bro. What's going on, man? Back your guy, fam.
You was waiting for this, Matthew, wasn't you?
Nah, bro. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Yeah? Nah, bro. I've had to deal with, Saka's world class. Saka this, Saka that. Saka who, fam? Yeah, Limp Biscuit, bro. Limping off the field, bro. Nah, less of that, bro. Less of that. Man like Martinelli, fam. Yeah, another one, bro. Man need to check his passport. I told him, man, he's Italian. He ain't Brazilian. He's Italian, bro. Big man thing. Look it up. He ain't Brazilian. Louder.
Oh, shit.
Louder. Nah, allow it, bro.
Matthew, we're gonna have to let you go, my guy.
Nah,
Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts? Any bars you want to get off?
Bro, I've forgotten everything, man. Oh,
It's
my days.
We gotta run it back. It's a long summer, man. I'm running the fan calling shows throughout, and I'll probably be more regular.
Don't worry, I got one more, fam.
Yeah. Go on. What's this? Let me see that. I can't.
Just bullet. Nah, bro. I need to get my punches in quick.
You're gonna have to move out of the way. Yeah, there we go. This guy a fool. Yeah.
Little man, bro. Hold that, Arsenal. I can't lie, fam. You'll never hear me. You'll never. I'll never let this go. Never.
I hear you.
Anyway, big
up.
Honestly,
big up every single
Man
time,
United
man.
shit is what it is. Fuck Arsenal, and you man can hold that.
Yeah, facts. Hey, Matthew, my done. Young G, big up every single time. You already know, man. Shout out to Matthew, real one. We're going to keep the callers running through. Hano, you there, my guy? Been everywhere, people. We've been America. We've been Asia. We've been Australia. I've been every continent pretty much. Not every, but we closing in. Yo, Hano, you there, my guy? Oh, you think he's there? All right, we'll go to the next caller. Somebody who's been in the chat. I think he's called in before, but I see he's a regular caller. I don't recognize the name. Man, like Noah is in the building. My guy Noah, what are you saying? You good?
I'm doing fine, Flores. It's been a while.
It's been a minute, man. Where you calling in from, and who's your team, my guy?
Well, you know who it is. It's Man United.
Let's go.
You know,
where you calling in from?
I'm from Ethiopia. You know.
Oh, see, okay, let's go, man. From the motherland. Love that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk to us, man. Noah. Floor's yours, my guy.
Listen. As you know, as the fact that I'm gonna talk about Arsenal, you know. It reminds me, you know, this Arteta trusting the process, and then look what happened. You just lost last season by who? Manchester City, the title race, and now you just lost again, back to back. This is a bubble jumps. Listen, I warned every single manager. I've warned the Arsenal fans because of them. Because it doesn't matter where you spend all that kind of money buying a new players, whether if it's a midfielder or a defense. The main issue that you're not even ready at this level, okay? Like Manchester City or even Liverpool, you're not even ready like them, to be honest, okay? The main reason you guys lost was against Aston Villa at home and away, even Fulham and also Newcastle United.
Yeah.
That is the biggest disappointment. And now, listen, are you still Arteta out right now, you guys? Are you still going to trust the process after all what he has done right now? Don't let him make you do this to you next season. I'm warning you. This is the warning signing because I said this in my prediction. Who's going to get sacked? Arteta. But I'll say it again.
Oh, you think he'll get sacked?
You'll get sacked because after all what he has.
When do you think he'll get sacked? Do you think he'll get sacked this summer?
Next season, maybe.
Oh, you reckon he'll get sacked next summer? Okay. First.
Next season. Listen, we never know what's gonna happen. But for me, I just predicted because the managers, you know, for me, he's not the right manager as Arsenal as Arsenal manager. They need a top manager who can achieve winnings the trophies. Okay, like whether it's Carlo, you know, I know like Carlo Ancelotti, or ever if it's Jose Mourinho. Listen, I know Jose Mourinho cannot come to Arsenal. I know it's already a fact. But if it's Thomas Tuchel, maybe it could get you the process. Maybe it could take you 2 years or maybe 3 years. I don't know. But as a matter of fact, for me, Arsenal is the same old story, same old crap. It keeps recycling like United, okay? Wherever you like, it's like because they disrespected the Carabao Cup because they are not even achieving that. That's the main issue in this process. I know they spent Declan Rice, they spent Kai Havertz, but I know they tried, but unfortunately, you bottled it. It is all because of your manager. So, listen, the proper Arsenal fans, I can only respect, you know, to Lee Gunner, Northside, London. These guys were telling the truth because Arteta is not the right manager because sooner or later he'll get sacked and everyone will believe that you're going to apologize sooner than later, okay? That's what I'm going to say. And most of all, because listen, as a United fan, I'm not going to sit here and wait it. This Tenak, trust the process, and it's not going to happen for me, okay? As a club. Because I warned, you know, by my brother last season, just do not trust Tenak, and I wouldn't even listen to him. And guess what? What happened?
Yeah.
This is what I
was right.
It
was right.
Yeah. Listen, finishing on 8 is not good enough, and losing 14 losses in this Premier League, and we're having those worst record. I'm sick and tired of this manager. Okay, not just him, and also the players as well. Even Marcus Rashford should leave as well, and so as every you know whether if Lindelof, I know Varane is gonna leave, but we need to find a right players, someone who can play by the way of style, find the mentality, by the quality. Whoever is going to be the next manager, whether if it's De Brezzi or Thomas Tuchel. I don't know who's going to be the right manager, to be honest, in my opinion, okay? Because if I say De Brezzi is the right manager, can I trust the process? I can't, because I have to be careful.
Yeah, the process but it's got to give you something to believe in. Speaking of that, Daniel's put here, an unnamed club has paid Brighton around 4.3 million as compensation to sign Manchester United linked Roberto De Zerbi as their new manager. Everything is already done, but there is maximum confidentiality about who the club is. Pardon me, about who the club is, and that's from Calcio Napoli 24 on Twitter. I can't pronounce the first but I'm not sure in regards to how reliable that source is. But hey, it started already, people. Rumors running rife.
Yeah,
rumors are running rife.
Listen, I'm gonna ask you the question, and to be honest, who do you want your next manager? And I know you're not gonna trust the process. Whether
forget trust. I said Flick. Flick was my first choice. I'm with Flick. Flick,
you sure
Ruben
about
Amorim.
that?
I like those two. Yeah, in regards to
I know.
manager.
Listen, Nagelsmann, it could have been happened, but unfortunately, he's gonna stay for 2 years deal. But unfortunately,
is he staying at Germany? Who?
Yeah, he signed a contract for Nagelsmann.
Is it? Yeah, I'm cool on Nagelsmann. No.
Yeah.
Like I said,
whoever's gonna be the right manager, I know.
Amorim, they would have been my two. That's first and second for me.
Yeah, but it's gonna be Sergio Marquez. Whether he's gonna pick the right manager, it's gonna be up to him. But I wish next season we might get the trophy, wherever it's gonna be, the FA Cup or even the Carabao Cup, wherever it is. Maybe Europa League. I don't know. If we beat City, I don't know. In my opinion, I think we're gonna lose this, but it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but
it's gonna be tough. Even setting the players as well is gonna be tough. We have to buy so many players as soon as possible. Even the fullback, the midfielders, even the strikers as well. So we never know what's gonna happen, Flores. Yeah. So anyway, Marcel and Neji and Tyron, you better not go anywhere, okay? On Sai TV, Mandem Talk, we'll be having this discussion, okay?
I'm sure the chat will be looking for them.
Yeah. I hope we gotta look for them as well.
I'm sure the chat will be looking for them.
But hey, big up to you, Flores.
Big up, man, every time, man. I see you in the chat always because that's why I recognize the name. So big up for calling in as well. I said Ethiopia. That's crazy. Hey, big up, man. Much love and appreciation for supporting and calling in. Big up, my guy. Yeah. Final few callers, people. Final few callers. He's back. That's why I missed this slot, but he's here. My like Hano is in the building. You know what I'm saying? South Africa in the building. What are you saying, Hano? You good?
Nah, nothing much. Before I go, give me 1 second. Just need to close the door.
Yeah, do your thing. It's all good. No stress. Shout out to Hano. Before we get to Hano and what he has to say, run up the likes, though. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. There's only 3 callers after this, and we're going to close out. Here was me thinking keeping these solo, make them shorter, but I did say we were going to get to the calls. But go on, Hano. Floor's yours.
Of course, we don't want to talk negative around the Flawless. Chelsea 6th. It's fair enough. United, they won.
Poching, yeah? Is that what you're saying, Hano? That's what it sounds like. No. Poching, yeah?
No, Hano,
talk to us, man. You know what I'm saying? And that. Are you Poching, my friend?
No chance.
Say it, man. If you're Poching, it's okay. So where do you stand? You Poch in, Poch out, Poch down. Where do you stand, my friend?
Poch out still.
Okay.
Because I think, like the first quarter said, we still drew with Sheffield and Burnley. It's like if United won the FA Cup, should Ten Hag stay?
Absolutely
no, because you still lost to Bournemouth at home. You still got slapped up by Crystal Palace.
Facts.
You still got hammered by Liverpool last season 7-0.
We ain't gonna talk about last season. What are we doing here, Hano? You know what I'm saying? All this, this guy, you know?
Yeah.
You ain't this guy.
So yeah, but now we want to talk about the Arsenal and City 150 charges FC.
Talk about it.
I know, of course, where I am. There aren't many City fans, but it's no talk about City winning 4-peat. Like, Nobody's talking about City winning the 4P. It's dead quiet. No, I don't know if it's just you, but yeah, it's very quiet. For me, like somebody just dunked on United's head top a 4P, and
Wait,
everybody's
True. It is
talking
quiet.
about Arsenal.
It pains me. I'm devastated about it, but hey, we move. I am genuinely devastated about them 4P. And however, Arsenal tears helps out a lot because misery loves company, like Matthew said. Misery loves company. And I told them, man, welcome to the losers lounge. Like they in the better bit, like they're in the first class of like losers lounge. We're like in just regular class. But but we still in the same lounge. Like, well, welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? And that welcome to the losers lounge, man. Welcome. I'm saying they're just in a bad part. That's what it is. I see Dal shaking his head. Dal, man, it is what it is, but we gonna talk. Go shout out to Dal. Make sure you go subscribe to TJ Warren TV. But go on, Hano. Carry on.
So yeah. Now, and also for me, like I know people say Arteta in, give it another season. He's gotten us to the Champions League quarterfinal against Bayern Munich. Look at the team he's built. He's got the best back four. You've got Declan. By the way, somebody fact check this for me. Declan Rice, the top goal scorer in the Premier League this season.
I doubt it. Surely it's Saka.
Because
I don't know. He's shaking his head. Surely it's Saka. Saka's their top goal scorer. But go on.
Is it Saka?
Carry on, Hano.
I don't know.
It's got to be Saka. That's just me guessing that it's got to be Saka. It's got to be. Saka's got to be their top goal scorer. That'll tell us now. 1 second. Yeah. Saka with 22. But he said in all comps, it's Saka though. But carry on.
Okay. So yeah, but carrying on. Arteta lost the league when he lost to West Ham and Fulham. That's when he really lost the league. It was just like he said, it was also a bit poor in that period. They lost to Villa, I think through to another team. So yeah, that's the only problem really. So also didn't bottle the league. They lost the league, but they shoot themselves in the foot. It wasn't City being better than them, and all these Arsenal fans saying, but we go again next season.
They go again next season. They fight again, man. They've fallen short twice. They go again to the next. They go again to the next season. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on there now, but we move. But yeah, they go again, man. They fight. They invest smartly, and that disappointment they spare them on to go win the league title. But go on, carry on.
I think even City gave them the opportunity to win the league twice. It should be a time about Arsenal being 2-time Premier League champions in a row.
I agree with you.
8-point lead. Like 8-point lead bottled. That's mad. And then City worsened themselves in the transfer window. They let go of Mahrez, Gundogan, Laporte in some case, Cancelo as well.
Yeah, they didn't buy well this summer. The only one you could say was like some form of a success, and that was towards the last stages of the season was Vardio. Nunez, Doku, Kovacic didn't really set the world alight, to be honest. They didn't do none of those you would say a signing of the season. None of them you can say were good signings. I would say Vardio's the only one, and that was towards the back end of the season. So I get the point. They'll go again in the window, and they'll probably get it right.
So, yeah, they will probably get it right. United, we'll see with United what happens.
We'll see.
So yeah, we'll see with United. I think we might strengthen.
Yeah, man, you got top-notch Poch in charge, Hano, man. What?
No.
But you know he's going to be in charge, right? You know he's going to be. Do you think he's going to get sacked?
No chance. It's not getting sacked.
Man.
Even if they review the season, he's not getting sacked. Let's be honest.
Man. So top-notch
He's
Poch
staying
going to be in charge
season.
for the start of the season. Yeah, he's definitely staying. 100%.
He's staying. They could have sacked him a long time ago if they wanted to sack him. That's the thing. Like they could have sacked him away to Old Trafford. Like that game against you guys at Old Trafford, that was horrendous.
Oh yeah, I was there. It was a great game. I went to that game. It was a
Of
great
course
game.
it was for you.
Yeah, what you mean? Yeah, my team won, so yeah, of course it's a great game. What are we talking about? Like when we played you lot at Stamford Bridge, did you not watch that game?
I watched it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm sure, and it was a great game. Look at the smile on your face. This guy, you know,
Yeah.
proper crook. You,
It
Hano.
was
You
a
are a
great game.
proper crook. But carry on. Look at this guy. Yo.
So yeah, but yeah, that if they wanted to sack him, they could have sacked him a long time ago. But yeah. Arsenal, Super Mikateta, keep him. 10 more years.
I'm that. I'm Arteta. That is something we are in agreement on. I'm Arteta. I am bad. Hano, we singing from the same hymn sheet with that one. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. But we'll have to let you go, Hano. Big up my guy every single time. Yeah. Having this conversation with you, I see why you like the channel. Real one. You know what I'm saying? We cut from the same cloth. I respect it, even though you're a troll. Big up Hano every single time. My guy, yeah? Bless up.
Sometimes you have to
every
be
single
chess,
time.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up every time, man. Hano. Big up every single time. Yo, MF, you there, my guy? And that's his name. I'm not calling him a motherfucker before you lot are like, yeah. That's his actual like name. I know that sounds wild out of context as I've said it. So no, I'm not insulting, man. His literal username is MF. But as I said it, but let me bring him in anyway first. The first time calling in, I believe. Yes, my guy. What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, how's it going, mate? Yeah, don't call me an MF just yet. We can wait.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Give it a few minutes.
As I said it, I was like, that sounds wild. So I just call you Zeno, like your name is. So my bad. But where are you calling in from? Who did you support, my guy?
Whatever you want to call. From London, I'm an Arsenal fan.
London Arsenal fan. Floor's yours, my guy.
Yeah, man. So I'm probably one of the more toxic, positive kind of people on the internet. I seem the minority, right? Especially nowadays. So it's kind of mad. I just want to give some perspective in on what's going on because I'm getting frustrated. It's frustrating times. If you think about it, go 2 years ago to the 22-23 season where we lost to Newcastle's second last game of the season. Champions League is done. And if you were to think, anyone were to ask us, 2 years from now, where's Arsenal going to be? There's no one on this planet that's predicting that we go back-to-back title season contenders.
Yeah.
Every single year, we're getting better and better in pretty much every single metric.
Yeah.
And I don't hear nothing. We hear nothing whatsoever. Oh, and to be fair, I don't expect rival fans of any type to big up Arsenal. Just as a matter of fact, right? It's never going to happen.
All jokes aside, but I've bigged your team up and what Arteta has done, because Arteta was much better than I expected, has been much better than the general consensus. The improvement he's shown is crazy, because someone posted it on Twitter and it was like his 4 seasons at Arsenal, but like from the table. So it was like the wins, the losses, draws, goals scored, goal, and the improvement is fantastic. That you can give him credit for. However, in the context of the 2 seasons, where the criticism comes from and the criticism lies is that Arsenal should have won. That's where the criticism, even if he wins 1 out of 2, personally, I think he should have won the league this season, and I think he should have won the league last season. And I think with a better manager, you do that. You don't get many great opportunities at winning the Premier League. It's an extremely tough thing to do. And when you look at the points you dropped, you go, yeah. And it's not the City draw. I don't even look at the 2 Villa games. I don't look at Newcastle away, because they are 3 of the better sides in the Premier League. It's the 2 Fulham games. It's the West Ham game. They're the games you look at. And to me, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd feel sick about it because of them games that cost us. Like, you'd be upset. Say you lot lose to City and lost away to City and lost away to Liverpool, and that cost you the league. Yes, you are going to be upset, but it's losing away at the Etihad and losing away at Anfield. There is some form of
for sure. It's different, right?
Understanding is different, but Fulham home and away. West Ham, with the season they've had at home, like, that's where I think the criticism lies. So yes, you can praise the improvement and what he's done and being in title contention, but eventually you got to win. That's where it stems from.
And I'm annoyed. I am annoyed. I'm actually. It's not to say that I'm like, I'm bowing down to Lord Arteta because of all of this. I mean, you can go by the two ways. You can pick out those individual games. The losing to Villa at home is, I'm not going to say it's criminal, but it shouldn't happen. Losing to dropping points home and away to Fulham, same situation. But it's one of those things. I was looking back on two things, right? Yeah, every single season from 59 points, 64, 69, 84, 89. You can't look at a manager who's done that and go, yeah, done that. You know, people were saying, no, F the process, F the process. I mean, you have to give the guy credit for that, for what he's done. But at the same time, you know, we're up against one of the greatest teams in the league, one of the greatest teams in the world. And
that's true.
I think taking them to the final game, when people were calling this season a boring season, right? I don't know how you can do that when it's on the final day, and you know, West Ham, they couldn't do it. But there's got to be some hope. And like I said, you know, I'm not going to expect. So now I know a big up to you, because you know there's a bit of nuance of what you say, which is rare on the internet. But
yeah. Just because I run banter and run jokes, I'll have the genuine conversation, and I can take my United glasses off and just look at it from a footballing perspective and look at what Arteta's done and say, I was wrong. I did not expect him to challenge at all. Never mind 2 years ago. I didn't expect him to make Arsenal. Arsenal are an incredible side defensively. What he's done for you lot from a defensive standpoint, incredible. But again, what it all boils that you have to win. Like, I'm sure you've seen, I'm not sure your age, but I'm sure you've seen Arsenal win league titles, and I'm sure you've seen Arsenal come second in title races. Same way I've seen United win league titles and come second, and other fans of Liverpool, of Chelsea have, and eventually you have to win. Otherwise, you leave the door open to criticism, because then it's what could have been, which I do here. So when people criticize the process, I get it, because I think even if Arsenal win the league next season, City will be much better than they've been this season and the season before, even though they won the treble. Because I think City have, and it sounds crazy to say because they've had success, I think they've regressed. I think they were worse this season than they was last season, and they were worse than that the season before as a team overall. And you have to take advantage of that. We just, on the last call, mentioned the players they signed. And it's like only Vardy, you could say, was of some success. So if they go in the transfer market and sign 3 or 4 players, man already mentioned, I think they're getting Savio back from Girona. They're getting somebody else. I can't remember the name of the player, but they are going to try and invest and go again type of thing. But yeah.
It's scary. Yeah, I agree with you. They definitely regressed this season, and they still kept the levels, which is it's scary, man. It's scary. I feel for Liverpool fans. I understand what Liverpool fans are going through a few years ago, right? You're there toe to toe, and then these absolute maniacs are just they go again and again. I agree with you. This year, you know, like I said, I'm disappointed because I was heartbroken. I really wanted to win, just because the opportunity comes so rarely, especially for us. And this was definitely the season. I mean, they had key players out, man. De Bruyne was out for so long. Haaland's Haaland, but
and Haaland was
it wasn't at the levels. Yeah, and you've got to take advantage of that. I'm not saying I heard people saying, "Oh, Arsenal didn't have injuries at all." Like you have to have been hit on the head a lot to look at our club and just be like, and to see Timber play 45 minutes and then come back for 60 minutes on the last game of the season. Partey, who's definitely regressed, but he's been out the whole time. Jesus, I don't think he's recovered from his knee injury at all. He's really not showing the levels. Vieira was out for even though he hasn't really played, he was out for about 3 or 4 months. But things happen. I'm not to say it's excuses. I'm saying that as in we had injuries. They were not nearly as bad as what City had or what Liverpool had.
Yeah.
Hot take: if Liverpool did not have those injuries, I think they win the league, which I don't hear anyone saying.
First.
And it just shows how close it was. But
I credit Arsenal for that. I credit Arsenal for being able to keep everyone fit. There's a method to the madness.
I think you were mentioning it. You were saying it earlier. It's the way. I don't know if it was you. It's the way we play. There's something to it. We're a high pressure team, but we also keep whatever you want to call it, field tilt or whatever. We are up the pitch. We play in one half. 1/3 of the pitch almost when we're in position, just shoehorning teams in like an actual U around from left to right, and it definitely helps without some luck. I mean, Saliba played every single minute of the season plus however many Champions League games. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that.
Huh?
And a lot of players, Saka looks like he's about to. Man, if I do, Saka's going to the Euros. Come on, man. Can we cancel the Euros? Or just?
Hey, no, we ain't canceling the Euros, man. I need the Euros, man. I'm looking forward to it, and it's great for content.
That boy is coming back with one foot, about 3 toes on the other foot.
Nah, hey, you just make sure that Arsenal do the business and go get a right winger. That's what has to do. That's what Arteta and Arsenal have to do. They have to invest.
That's the other thing, right? Transfers. It's a tough one. Someone was mentioning it earlier, and I've heard it a lot. Where the whole agenda, not agenda. That sounds bad. But the whole talking point at the time was December, when we were pretty crap, and they were saying, "Oh yeah, Arsenal need a striker. They need a striker. If they don't get a striker, they won't win the league." We didn't get a striker. Some magic happened in Dubai. I don't know if it was the meat that, pause, but if the meat that Arteta was getting from what's his name, but something happened. Yes, something happened, right? And I think we scored the most goals this league. We broke our tally for the most goals in the Premier League ever, and that's with Aubameyang in seasons with Aubameyang and Van Persie. And you're saying, we had Nketiah and Kai Havertz and Trossard, and we scored the most goals. So it's not that agenda, but we do need. If we don't get a striker, we need a proper 2-sided winger. I don't know who. People were saying Neto, but he seems to be injured half the time, and that's something we really can't afford because it's just not worth it. And I don't know who else, man. It'll be an interesting one. People are saying because then the striker market is kaput. Really, there's not much going on, and if you do, it's the value. Isak would be alright because I think he could do a decent. Yeah, but it's just the money. Newcastle, if they want to sell, they'll probably sell Bruno G, Guimaraes, and then they don't need to sell. They're in some PSR trouble, but they don't. Aside from that, he'll be 100 mil, maybe 80 mil. I don't know. They won't need to sell Isaac, and they won't want to sell him because they'll be crap without both of them.
Yeah, I hear you. 100%. I get you. I hear you.
Yeah, but this is going to be a huge one because we need all areas. We need a striker. We need ideally another. I don't know. It depends what Rice is going to do. If we need another DM or a left 8, it's
going to be
need a centre back.
It's definitely going to be an interesting summer for you lot. It is definitely. Hey, big up Lewis for the raid as well, man. Shout out to everyone that's just tapped in. We are going to close out shortly as well. But hey, Zeno, man, great call. Let me get through to the rest of these callers. Make sure you call back in, though. Great call. For real. I always
thanks for having me. Take care.
Yeah, anytime, man. Big up, man. Big up. Shout out to Zeno. Big up everyone who's joined over from the raid. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button before I get, because Omar B's just joined and he's a member. Flawless question. Did you say there will be a fan calling show during the Euros? I'm trying to join at that time. Yes. But it won't just be like Mondays, 4:30 p.m. like this is currently because of how the games are scheduled. But I'll structure fan calling shows around the game. So for instance, I might do some. So yeah, this is how it'll run. I'll do some before games on a match day, and I'll do some after the games. So it will vary. So say like England play their opening game against whoever. I may do one on that day before. I may do one after. I may do one the next day, type of thing. That's how it runs. So you get fan calling shows, you get Q&As, couple other shows as well. But it won't be at this time. But don't worry, man. I'm gonna give you lot ample opportunity. And Hano was in the chat in the private chat talking about sweepstakes and things of that nature. So I'm gonna pattern something for you lot. Don't worry, I'm just gonna have a think. But let's get to him. Get to another caller. One of my favorite callers, because you know why? Very, very, very knowledgeable. Man, like Omar B is in the cut. My guy, what are you saying? You good? What are you saying, man?
Yo,
bless.
I'm sorry. You know what I was just watching?
Go on.
You know what I was just watching?
Go on. What was his
reaction to City's goals, bro? That's why you just saw me looking down, bro. I swear it was a coincidence. I wasn't literally trying to do it.
Love it, man. That's how the universe works, man.
I raised my head, and then there you were. I was like, wow.
That's how it works. 100%. That's how
Yo,
it
my
works.
boy was
Going through it, man.
I expected that his reaction was priceless when that first goal went in. He said, "Oh my God, we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down. You guys thought that we had a chance. You guys thought that." I was like, "Oh my God."
You really did. Some people really did. People really. Hey, and I'll be back here selling Kool-Aid again, man. I'll be back here selling the same Kool-Aid I was selling this season, last season. We restocking it, reopened it, and from like August to like April. Hey, we're gonna be selling Kool-Aid. Because all them people who talk about, oh, you just hate it and you wrong, and I'll still come win the league. Yeah, sure.
Look,
Omar B,
all I'm saying is this: Arsenal fans, don't let United win the FA Cup next week. Because good Lord Almighty, if you think your season has been bad, you guys are not ready for that. I'm just saying. Because I've heard too much abuse on United fans from Arsenal fans. And I'm not a United fan. You know this, Flawless.
No, that's true.
So
I'm
just saying, they've been doing a lot of talking this whole season.
They've been doing
especially you've been taking a lot of the licks for this whole season. I'm just saying that the next week when we have a back again podcast and you coming with your FA Cup trophy, I don't want to hear it. In fact, I expect Troops to be the better man and make sure to give you the show for the day. You're running back again next week. Troops doesn't get
pressure, man. That's a legendary show right there, man. To host that and carry that, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
I'm gonna be very honest, man. This season has just been one of those. I could not wait for the season to end. Because too many stuff has been going on, man. Lord Almighty. You know what it is, Flawless? Football is not fun to watch, is it? It's not fun to watch anymore.
It's not fun to watch when your team's terrible.
Yeah, that's it.
When your team's winning, it's all well and good. If your team's winning trophies, yeah, hey, find one of them 12 City fans and ask them. I guarantee you it's fun to watch. I know a couple. They love it. You know what I'm saying? Vega's here cheesing every week, loving it. Yad City loving it they love it. Yeah, it's great when you're winning things. But that's what it is.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Because I remember when Pep was coming up at Barca, and basically he was just dominating La Liga. You good?
Yeah, you was breaking up a little bit. But go on, I hear you. That's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
I was saying, because you know what the thing with Pep was, right? When he came up at Barca and he was just dominating, people were saying, making the excuse, oh, wow, he had Messi. He had the best version of Messi. So what? Well, of course he was going to dominate La Liga. He went to the Bundesliga, basically dominated the Bundesliga. So when are we going to talk about what he's been doing in the Premier League? Because the Premier League is apparently the best league in the world. And this guy has won the league 5 out of the 7 years he was there. 5 out of the 7 years. Do you realize if we put this in percentage, we're talking like 80% of his reign has been he's been winning leagues.
Talk about it.
4 years in a row. I'm sorry. Barcelona, I've seen my club do 3 times in a row. I haven't seen the last time a team in La Liga won the league 4 times in a row. Even Barcelona, even at our peak of our powers, we never did 4 times in a row against Real Madrid.
Did you free-peat during that period?
Real Madrid. Even right now, as bad as we are.
Any free-peats during that period for Barcelona in recent times?
Yes, we have. Yeah, we have. We actually did. Yeah, we did it. I think we won it 08 or 9 or 10 and 10 or 11.
Okay.
And then we lost it at the 11-12 season when Mourinho did the 100 points.
Yeah. I get you. First.
So we've done it. Actually, I've watched us do the 2 times in the last 10 years, right? But like I said, even Real Madrid, I don't remember Real Madrid doing the 3P, but I know they probably have done it in the past, but they've never done a 4P. Because at the end of the day, at the 3rd season, people start figuring you out. The issue is this. Is it because Pep is that good, or the league standards has really dropped? I think it's a bit of both, because I'm going to be very honest with you. You just mentioned it right now. I don't think this is the best City team. In fact, out of all the City teams that won the league, you probably consider this is probably the weakest City team to win the league.
And the fact that it's an argument for it is crazy. I hear you. The fact it's an argument of that is crazy. But go on.
Because, but let's be real. If everybody takes their rose tinted glasses off and be honest, the reason City won the league is because the teams below them are that bad. Liverpool have not been good. I told you this from the beginning of the season when they were top of the league. I told you, Flawless, on the show, they're not winning this league. They're not. Once they get to those pressure games, we're gonna finally see City, Liverpool blow the league. Arsenal have done well, but you just mentioned it. Arsenal shot themselves in the foot. They should have won this league. The games that they dropped points in the worst games this season. Losing at home to West Ham, losing at home to Fulham. Yeah. You lost the league by 2 points. Winning one of those games could have probably won you the league. You could have been celebrating the league if you won one of those games.
I agreed with that. That's why they messed up. Yeah, it's a kick in the teeth. And look at this guy, man, trolling. Shout out Veo. You'll see him here tomorrow. Veo, I was gonna shout you about it anyway, but yeah, Veo will be here, you know, with his celebration. Listen. This guy said this free horse title race prep has been amazing. Don't know what Omar is talking about. LOL. Veo is so shameless.
Listen. I'm just saying. Listen. This is what this is Juventus on Serie A. This is Bayern Munich for the last 10 years. They've won the league 4 years in a row. Come on. How are you going to convince me that this is the best league in the world? Listen, I'm not saying that our league is the best league in the world, because it's not. We are not what we used to be in the past. But I'm sorry, guys. Pep Guardiola has made your league the Bundesliga. He's made your league this way. Whether you want to, I don't care how you try to explain it. They have won the league 5 out of the last 7 years. Do you realize if it wasn't for Klopp, literally since 2018, this man would have won every single league title if it wasn't for Klopp? Whether you love or hate Klopp, he's the reason why this league is a little bit competitive. He would have won 5 years in a row and nobody would have been able to stop him.
Yeah, he's going 5-peat. They're
going. And we could be here next season.
They go 5-peat. Man, and could be 5-peat. They are going to 5-peat.
And you know what's funny? Flawless? Who's going to stop? Because we're looking at Arsenal. I'm sorry, Arsenal need to win the league next season, because after next season, even if they do challenge next season, they're not challenging the season after that. We've already seen it with Klopp. When Klopp's team won that, I think when they won 95 and lost the league on the last day, the following season, and this is how you need to beat Pep. See, I already said this. I think I might have said this on your show, but the only way to beat Pep Guardiola in a league, your team has to be perfect. Do you realize in Pep's reign, only 2 managers have ever won the league going head to head with Pep? Klopp and Mourinho.
That's it.
Yeah. Now look at what those 2 managers did to win the league. Mourinho had to have the greatest season of his career just to win against Pep. 100 points, something that is still yet to be done in La Liga. That's what it took for him to win the league. I think that season we got like 91. That season when we lost the league, I think we got 91 points.
What year was it? What was the year?
That is what we're talking about here, Flawless.
Yeah. I hear you. What year was that?
2011-2012 season.
Okay. 2011 season, yeah?
2011-2012 season, La Liga.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might have gotten 91 or 81. I can't remember. It's a little blur. But we were challenging them for most of the season, actually. And then we just kind of fell off because they were that good.
Right. But I get exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I'm looking here. They got 100 points. They got 100 points that season. Real Madrid. They scored 121 goals.
100.
You're breaking up, my guy. Is it on this? Is it on your end, people? Or is it me? Let me know. I think it's him. Let me know in the chat. Yo, Omar, you're breaking up. Yeah, it's Omar. I'm watching on this screen right here. I think you're back. Yo, Omar, jump out, jump back in. Jump out, jump back in.
100 points. But that is what it took for Mourinho to beat Pep in the league.
It's crazy. Yo, Omar, you broke up, my guy. Say that again. Yeah, you're back now. Your pitch is fuzzy, but we can.
Is everything okay? I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you. Yeah, that's the main thing. It's all good, man. No stress, man.
Is it me or is it you?
I think it's you. The chat will let us know. Hey, chat, let me know. Is it me or is it Omar? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, you're back now anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Anyway,
no stress.
what I was saying was,
last point. I'm gonna get to this next call. Go on,
yeah,
floor is yours.
basically, my point was before we started buffering was to beat Pep, your team literally has to be perfect. You can't slip against Pep. Pep is like you know what Pep is like? Pep is like a shark in water. Pep is like a shark in water. Once you start bleeding near the sharks, you're fucked. It doesn't matter how far the shark is. They can literally send blood in the water like wolves, man. Like that's how crazy Pep is. You can't slip against Pep. You literally, when they slip, you need to take advantage. You cannot let them slip. This is what Klopp had to do. Listen, look at what Klopp did when they won the league. They won every game until February. That is how much they had to. That's how far they had to go to literally stop this juggernaut in City.
Thanks.
And that is what I'm saying. Pep is a freak. I'm being real. Pep is a freak. I've already said this. I said, listen, at the end of the day, people are talking about Pep's time, and people are saying that Pep has already said his time at City is drawing closer to its end than to its continuation. A lot of rivals at this point are just praying that that's next season.
Yeah, he's got
because
leave,
I'm gonna be very honest, man. The only way this league is ever gonna recover is if Pep leaves. Because as long as Pep is in this league, I'm sorry, we're gonna keep seeing this. I'm sorry. Think about the generations of teams that we've seen challenge Pep. That club team, you do realize if it wasn't for Pep, Klopp would have probably won 3 league titles. He would have. You, whether you love it or hate it, this guy got 90 points twice in his time as United as Liverpool coach and didn't win the league. Arteta could have won 2 league titles. He could have won 1 if it wasn't for Pep. But like I said, it's Pep Guardiola.
It is.
What are you gonna do?
It's crazy. Oh my, great call as always, man. Where are you calling him from again? I forgot.
I'm in America.
Okay. Where stateside? Where in States?
Atlanta.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Every single time. My done.
Hey man, listen, I'll say this though. I've been watching your breaking down of the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. And listen, it's crazy. I'm gonna be very honest, man. Drake has been winning a lot of battles in his last few fights. Not this one. I knew from the moment the whole thing with him and Kendrick started. I was like, bro, I said, Drake, this is not the one. This is not the one, Drake. This is not the one. You do not want this guy was one of the greatest lyricists of our generation. And just want no. And Kendrick showed him, bro. Kendrick showed him out. I'm sorry, man. The three songs I heard, I was like, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're gonna say. What can you say, man? You just got defeated by the better lyricists. That's it.
Yeah, show's over. It is. But hey, Omar B, big up every single time, man. My done. Bless up, yeah? Big up. Gonna get to the last caller. You know what I'm saying? AKCTID in the building. Yes, AK. What you saying, man? You good?
I feel proud to be a champion. That's all I can say.
Before you carry on, where you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Leeds.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Leeds, that was it. Yeah. Go on, carry on. So floor's yours, man.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, I know our squad wasn't that great this season, but we're Man City. We make it over the line. We have what it takes to win it. That's us. The mentality. We are mentality monsters.
Yeah, that's true. You are mentality monsters. You deserve full credit, man, for 4P, and that's a tough thing to do.
It is tough, yeah, man. And yeah, I can imagine you guys going through the Fergie era and winning 3 trophies in a row. But damn, yeah, man, like you guys had a hell of an era. I'll admit that as a City fan.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You guys were on a winning run.
Go ahead, man. We repeated twice. Love that. Take me back.
Yeah, now Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all I gotta say is, now it's our turn. We've been waiting for this moment, and it's finally happened. I have no. I mean, I was literally on the points yesterday after that win, and after we lifted our fourth in a row. Can't lie, it's nostalgia. This is a moment I'll never forget as a City fan. This is a moment I'll never forget.
Never forget, man. Enjoy that, embrace that, 100%. There ain't nothing like winning a league title. There's nothing like winning a league title. Nothing like it.
Yeah, and
whatsoever.
And also to add to it,
chat to me.
I enjoyed the Arsenal tears yesterday. I did. We put them in their place.
Talk about it.
Who do these men think they are, bro? Relying on Spurs, relying on West Ham to try and stop us?
Talk about it.
Nah. That is just loser mentality. That is loser mentality because they don't believe that they can beat us. They don't believe it in themselves. That's the problem with these guys.
Some did, foolishly. Some did.
Yeah, and I don't want to mention that in the stream here, but yeah, I hope they, I hope they just hide in their keyboards or hide in their houses and just, don't pop up into any fan channel because they're gonna get roasted. They're gonna get roasted big time.
Yeah. Without that, of course. And hey, long may it continue. As miserable I am as a Manchester United fan, misery loves company. That's what I will say, AK. Misery loves company. Long may it continue. I'm fully with it. I am fully with it. But let me ask you, AK, before I let you go. Are you 5 PM next season?
Yeah. As much as I know, we're gonna go all out in the summer transfer window.
Oh yeah, definitely. I expect you lot to go and do the business in the summer window, without doubt. Unfortunately, I can see that. I can see that happening.
Yeah,
without
and
doubt.
Flawless. Before I go,
Yeah.
Champions again, ole ole. Champions again, ole ole. Champions again, champions again, champions again, ole ole. 4 in a row.
4 in a fucking row, crazy. Congrats, man. Congrats, AK. Congrats to see.
Yeah, man.
Incredible team, incredible what they've done. Right, gonna let you go, my guy. Big up, yeah. Every single time.
Big up, bro. Yeah, my phone's dying. It was great. It was great talking to you, bro. Once again.
Of course, man. Every time, man. You already know, man. Big up to AK. Big up to all the callers, all the regulars, all the new people, everyone in the chat, all the members, mods, new people who've joined, who was in the chat, watchers, anyone watching this back after the live, everyone supporting. Big up, man. Again, my Don Carefree Lewis for the raid as well. We're here every Monday, 4:30 p.m. UK time. That will change though once the Euro starts, people. You know what I'm saying? Once the Euro start, we will change that, and there'll be fan calling, talk your ish before certain games. There'll be certain ones after certain games, and then maybe the day after. So, for instance, the England game, like I said, there may be something that happens, and we're like, I'm like, you know what? All right, let's run one. But I'm literally gonna sit down, probably tonight actually, and properly go through the whole month of June and exactly what I'm doing to write the schedule. People, I'll be right. Look at this, man. You don't see up here, yeah, because this is May. Yeah, this is the May. This is this month's schedule. You see that right there, people. That's just the May schedule, and that's one of two you can see at the top. I'll have to sit down and write and stuff. Keep a lookout on the playback tonight because I may do some form of gaming content, people. I may do some form of game, maybe not pro clubs. I might do career mode, or I might run Fight Night Champion, actually. One of those two things. And then we're back here at midnight UK time for the Yardman Show, Premier League podcast for myself, Lex, and Kaneki will be back for that. I believe Lee Gunn is live, so we're going to redirect to him. In regards to the shop is closed, people. The Sarcasm City TV shop is only open for members. So if you're a member and you want the passcode, just let me know, and I will reopen the shop for you lot because it's open for members of the channel. So just let me know, people, and I will reopen I sent you the passcode actually. That's what I should say. But yeah, King, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Big up to Eli because he got his merch. TJ just added, well, not just now, added before. He got his 16/10 merch. I'm gonna redirect to Lee Gunner because I believe he's live, and you don't know what to do when we redirect. 16/10 rate. You already know. But I hope you lot have enjoyed the show. This is how they'll run from now on. It'll be just me. But then I get to the callers. I believe I got to them all. But Dal, shout out to Dal because Dal said, yeah, I'll jump on last. And people kept joining, and LT as well. They're the two. I got to all the rest of the callers, people. But love to everyone that has locked in. And this has been Talk Your Ish, the live fan calling show, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.